Yeah.
Also, I fell down the stairs and Nurse laughed at me.
Allie's having a good laugh at trying to fit the box. She found that humorous.
Look, the buckets. Listen, Allie. Do better then.
Oh, hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? Listen, this is about to get real weird. There's so many of us. We're everywhere.
Streamception. Streamception.
Look at all those docs. Look at all those docs.
They left for subscribing longer. Like, I only subscribed during the Bungie showcase. Didn't we do this, like, wasn't it on YouTube last time?
I think so. No.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't think there was drops. Was there drops?
There wasn't drops. That's a Twitch only thing.
Right, that's right. I had it open on YouTube right away, and then I was like, oh yeah, drops. So I went to Twitch. It was Austin reminded me.
Whether we want
on Twitch or the Bungie website. Okay. Really? You're gonna get drops if yeah, I guess that makes sense because your Bungie's obviously logged in there.
Already, it's all linked to like.
Stop falling down the stairs.
I did it once. It's the first time I've fallen down the stairs in like a long time of my adult life.
Els, what are you confused about? You said you're confused. What are you confused about?
Destiny.
Yeah. You know what I'm confused about is the start time for this thing today.
Oh, yeah, I got it like.
Because like it said like noon or whatever, right? My time, noon. But now it's saying that like it was starting at like 10:30. Now it's saying it's gonna begin soon.
Well, because like they did
so like is this gonna kick off like in like 3 minutes here?
They did like an early like a pre-show, yo. So from what I said, you could just whoa. Apparently chat's chatting. Okay. Oh my god.
Which one do you mean? Which one is it? What is it? What what are you talking about?
Understood. You can just watch anyone watching the showcase too. Apparently, it should count. But if you're worried, just I'm gonna recommend having both up because from what I saw on Twitter, Sammy Cat was like, "Hey, yo, Bungie, what do you mean I have to turn my viewers away to go watch your shit when they want to watch me talk about your shit?"
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna have both up. Why not?
The pre-show starts in an hour. For the emblem, is it Twitch? Yes, Twitch.
Yes, Twitch.
Yes, you have to be watching the showcase on Twitch. So that's what I'm saying. Have one tab open with me, and then open up a second tab for the Bungie showcase.
Why is my camera so small?
No problem. I want everyone to get their loot. I want everyone to get their stuff.
We want you to. Why is my webcam is like? I was like, hey, we're gonna fucking shrink.
Yeah, can I get like out of the way here? Put me in. Yeah. So I mean, they're definitely showing off a new subclass today. Yeah.
Are they? I hope so.
Like that's what I'm thinking. Because like this isn't just like a this season thing. This is a final
shape stuff.
Showcase.
Right. Told you was little when you popped up.
So there's gonna be a new subclass of final shape.
Oh, I think there has to be at this point. Like.
Right.
I don't want to quote Astrocross's videos too much, but they need to, like, they're so worried about over fucking pushing shit. Like, but they need to. That they need to undo all the dumb shit that they did last season. Oh shit, that making my webcam fucking weird. What is it? Shift? It's like.
Are we getting like new enemy types?
I don't think so. Why? No. I don't think we're gonna get new enemies.
Yeah, I don't know what new enemies there would be unless there's like, I don't know, like unless there's like some type of like abomination type enemy from like the traveler or not the traveler, the race that the witness used to be or something, like some formation of a bunch of them or something like him. Like I don't know.
Which could
Unless you get like some weird zombie people like that.
I could fucks with some weird zombie people.
Yeah. Yeah, you can turn this into a zombie shooter real fast.
Yeah, you could.
I'd be down. I'd be down.
Where,
1 more minute till pre-show.
Stupid
Thanks, Austin.
question.
Listen, anticipate
where in the
to be
Twitch
running
are we
behind.
watching and pulling up? I'm just doing
Bungie. Yeah,
There you
Bungie. Just type Bungie into Twitch. That's the first one.
There you go. There's a nice little link. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
What I got pulled up. Made
Shit, I can do that.
made the webcam a little bit bigger today. There you go. We're gonna lock that. Shrink that down, I guess. I don't know.
Actually, hold on. Why am I watching on this monitor? Oh. Okay, we're back.
There we go. That looks better. That's my webcam's all fucking weird.
Why don't we watch on this screen? Because this screen is right in front of my face, and this one's bigger.
This one is bigger. I was
Yeah.
so I had the dumb idea.
I'll take this dock guy and I'll put him over here.
I had this dumb idea. I was like, what if I just take my TV, right? And
Yep.
plug that into one of the HDMI ports on my computer.
I mean, you could do that.
Like what's stopping me? Like I could just have
A long enough cord, maybe.
but yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
This. There's
Yeah.
only one enemy that will
I
ever
mean,
get rid of. There's only one enemy that they will never get rid of. Microtransactions.
the real end game boss.
Yeah, look, it is absolutely the end game because it locks back my favorite feature, which is the drip. You got the drip, right? That's the real end game, and I gotta pay for it, and I will pay for it every time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm excited. I
didn't even know they were doing pre-show stuff.
they're gonna probably talk about it like, well, we're gonna do our own pre stuff.
I mean, there's so much to go over, really. I mean, like, there's like the full showcase for Final Shape. We gotta talk about the new season coming up, right? So we gotta get some type of trailer for that for the new season. We gotta get a trailer for the reprise raid. Oh shit! Everybody shut up.
Oh shit. Oh.
Oh, this is like going back to D1. Okay. All right, yeah, there we go. So officially 1 hour until the showcase starts. I put the sound to 2 so I can hear you. The other thing you can do is mute the tab.
Oh my
But,
God.
yeah, do. Yo, I got this yummy breakfast sandwich, but I haven't even gotten to eat it yet because I'm busy. Oh my God, they cut the bagel in half. They stopped doing that. I can't remember the last time I got a bagel from Tim's and they actually cut it in half.
I had a 7-Eleven breakfast. I had 4 taquitos and 2 rolled hamburgers.
A rolled hamburger.
Yeah.
Why is everything you eat in like stick form?
I don't know. It was just.
Like,
I woke up. I took the kids to school, and Jay starts like an hour later after the other 2. So I took him to 7-Eleven.
that's really inconvenient, like for
Oh,
parents.
it really is. Unless you work in the afternoon.
Even still, it's like
Bless
I
you.
want to drop off all the kids at the same time. I don't want to drop off one group and then have to wait around and then drop off the other one.
Yeah, but the kiddos start school at 2 different times, so it kind of works out for us because they live like the school's like good 20 minutes apart from each other.
We called
Oh,
it
here we go.
That mean, oh,
The
okay, I
trap.
guess that's not bad. That mean they get
And
out
its
at different times
arrival.
too?
Yeah.
changed us forever.
Okay.
All right, this is the Traveler.
Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny
Is that volume
to
loud enough,
walk in
people-
the light
people
of
stream?
other stars.
What?
But the
Austin,
traveler
is that loud
had
enough
an
to hear
enemy. A darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after
Yeah, it's
our
good.
golden
Perfect.
age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything.
The dock.
But
The
it was
darkness?
also a beginning.
When are we getting D3? Do you think that there's gonna be like 1 year of final shape and then D3? Like, do you think that's gonna be a thing that happens?
I think it's gonna depend on how Marathon does. Like, I hate
Okay.
to say that, but if Marathon,
Because like it seems like now the point. I know they said that they're gonna be doing this forever and it's gonna be D2 forever and there is no D3. But like, it seems like the thing they're gonna start running into is gonna be holding them back because they're running on an old engine.
well, so
Right.
what was it, like a week or two ago? They started doing like small upgrades to the Tiger engine that they use. So that's why we had a bunch of like weird bugs like a couple weeks back, or a month or so, or what, something like that. So they're trying to get ahead of it, and that's why they guys like, we're gonna lose like previous gen consoles at some point because we're just gonna have to, because they're not gonna be able to keep up.
Right. They keep talking about Destiny 3. Who is they? Like
Who is
streamers?
they?
Because definitely not Bungie. Bungie has said, get out of here with your D3 talk.
We want this to be a live game.
Yeah.
Bungie also had no idea that Destiny was gonna run for 10 years.
Well, they said it's gonna run for 10 years. Like when they started off, they talked about decades.
Is it possible?
Yeah, sadly the old gen consoles are what are holding them back, yeah. Well, here's the other side of that coin. It's like they're saying that, I've seen on Twitter that like Destiny was supposed to be a console only game.
Guardian?
What do you mean, like supposed to?
So
be?
like it wasn't supposed to go on PC.
Yeah, who said that?
It was a tweet I saw.
You're alive.
I don't know how true.
Not Bungie because they put it on PC.
Yeah.
I mean, just because somebody, I get it, it started on console, but I mean like, I don't think adding it to PC has done anything but improve like upon it, like improve like add more people, like it's more accessible for more people.
This is fallen territory.
Well then Bungie saw that money to be made. They did though. Yeah, I remember when this came out too, and they had Activision pushing them, and they're like, "Hey, Bungie,
That too.
we're gonna do this. You're gonna produce games at a rapid rate that aren't ready, and then you're gonna fix them with the DLCs later." I'm 100%.
Is that the business model?
I blame Activision for a lot of
There
things.
was a time
Shit, the Traveler,
when
or
we were
not the
much
Traveler, the
more
Speaker.
powerful.
Speaker.
Speaker.
Rest in
That
peace,
was
my
long
boy,
ago.
the Speaker.
There's
Until
a
it wakes and finds its
there's a
voice.
clip somewhere with the Speaker just like not
I
like a
am the
gif,
one
like a
who speaks
meme.
for the traveler.
They're like, "You speak for the Traveler," and he's like, "No, I never actually
You must
said
have
that."
no end of questions, Guardian.
He's really just like a cult leader.
In its dying
Kind of,
breath,
yeah.
The traveler
He's like,
He's like, I just stood in front of the Traveler and started talking, and people just started listening.
Those who can wield its
He's that
light
dude at like New
as a
York that's holding that like the end is near,
guardians
but no one
to protect us.
checked him. So like
and
now
do
he's
what
like,
the
"Oh,
traveler itself
I'm the guy who talks to
no
the
longer
giant
can."
ball in the sky that doesn't actually talk."
What happened to it?
He reminds me of that guy in Skyrim that's
I
in
could tell you
Whiterun.
of the great battle.
That's like right in front of the
centuries ago.
Jarl's longhouse that you have to run past. That's
How
always
the
yelling shit.
traveler was crippled.
The
I
end
could
is
tell you of
near.
the power
The end is
of the
near.
Yeah,
darkness,
he is the
its
Speaker.
ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten
Oh
children.
man, where's Squeaks at? Don't
Lately,
ever
those tales have stopped.
don't ever disrespect him.
No.
Looking at this like a space age nun
The
you have
children
heard.
are frightened anyway.
Yeah, he's just a dude who just like
The
started
darkness
talking. He's like,
is
yep.
coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us.
Darkness is coming.
The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
With that basic ass
You
hunter
must
armor.
push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I want there to be a quest where I could just go out and just start being like, you know, be a bad guardian.
I'm sure.
Go out there and just murder
We're
other
in this
guardians.
together now.
You're gonna go Paragon?
I'm just gonna go there and be like, hey.
Or, sorry, not Paragon, Renegade. You're gonna go Renegade?
Renegade.
You're gonna have a Renegade playthrough?
Yeah, why not? Bunch of no-name.
Listen, if I want to be Dredgen Yor, I should be allowed to be Dredgen Yor.
A guardian rises. That's the beginning. The dark beyond. This is kind of cool. Yo, what up, Ghost?
Yeah, just kind of like outlining like the whole thing so far. How we got here. The story of the darkness.
Remember, go to this, watch it for at least a half hour, get that drop. Make sure your Bungie account is linked to your stuff.
All right, homies, I'm here. I'm just gonna set things up and go live, and I'll jump back into VC when I'm good to go.
Rude.
All right, sounds good, man.
Should have just been ready. The Black Garden. Queen of the Awoken. Dude, that's cool.
Oh, I need to add my Discord source.
For centuries, we feared the forces of darkness massing against us. We sought to hide and cower beneath a broken god. No more. These guardians show us what we are, what we have always
D1
been.
veterans having nostalgia
what
right
we
now,
will be
100%.
We are
just
what remains
all of them.
All of
the
it.
light. And we will
I don't
not
have time to
be
explain about how I don't have time to explain how excited I am. That's-
While he's doing that, let me get the multi-stream going.
It's a day for pretty speeches and medals. But we know the real fight takes place out there. Take this. There's so much more, Guardian. I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
The stranger.
That's not no time to explain. It's a stranger's rifle. They're different
They're
guns.
different. The place doesn't look right. Where's all the fire and flames? Look, this is before the Cabal
We'll
invaded
end the
Doughboy.
beginnings.
All right, just chill. We're getting there. We're getting there.
The fight is far from over.
I like when D2 came out. Like I thought the Traveler was like a planet, like not just like giant mechanical ball in the sky. I thought it was just like another, like an organic thing, like the moon. All these fucking water bottles. Doughboy, you need to get your sponsor W in check, because like they've been sending me like these water bottles kind of suck ass.
Alright, so there's a multi-stream link here. I'll pin it. So it won't go away until you tell it to
I'm
go
never
away.
gonna tell it to go away. I'm gonna open that. Ah, so much stuff.
Really wish that I started in D1. Missed so much in D1. It was an experience. It was a good time. Okay, so we're gonna get this.
all three chats. This is bullshit.
You got on 3 people you can't do all 3 chats. You have to like you can select whose chat. There's like a drop down window in that bottom right window that says like yours or Raven's or mine. And so you just have to hit that and switch between our chats like that.
I still bear the scars.
W is W. I'd give you the best if I could.
The Awoken
Thanks, Dub. Thanks.
are my family now,
Oh, they're going through all the expansions. Yeah.
and
Oh,
I
this is a
am
good one right
their
here. This
queen.
is. Ooh, this was the Taken King. Remember when Taken King was the fucking bar for DLCs after it dropped?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100% it was.
was like a whole ass new game. Like the Taken King could have been Destiny 2 if they wanted it to. Like if they wanted it.
Yeah, it was another level for sure. Yeah, I mean everybody said the same thing like about. I mean like Taken King was definitely a step above, but a lot of people said that about like Forsaken.
Yeah,
that like Forsaken was incredible.
they compared Forsaken to the Taken King.
Fought to keep our beautiful creations
Your
safe.
phone crashed
And
opening the
now this
multi-stream.
beast
I mean, okay.
has
I think multi-streams are kind of more
claimed
made
to be
for
king.
desktops or tablets
Yeah,
or
if you
something. But
if you can only be in one chat, be in one chat. Don't worry about the
yeah,
multi.
if you can only be in one chat, then be in my chat. Yeah.
Be in the Destiny Showcase one. That way you get the drops.
That too. Yeah.
Showcase hype, exactly, Wolf. Guess what I didn't buy? What didn't you buy? You didn't buy Taken King, Doughboy?
Taken King was so good.
The new season.
It was just,
But
it was
you can't
such
buy
a,
it
it
yet.
was such a game changer.
You haven't bought the like. I have the season pass. I'm gonna. What was it? I made some dumb joke in someone's Twitter post today. They're like, "Are you gonna buy the? Are you gonna pre-order the final ship?" And I was like, "There's a 777% chance that I'm gonna buy it." The Harbingers. You're Doughboy. You'll be back. Oh, we all thought the queen was dead after this.
It definitely seemed like it.
You and I know how this ends.
Didn't hear from her from like,
We've known since you escaped from that.
I don't know, and I'm not gonna buy this season till I know it's worth it. I get that, Doughboy. I get it.
So he'll be pre-ordering as soon as the showcase finishes.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. And I have to work on the raid race day. Ooh. Come on.
Oh, we're back. We're back in the game, by the way. We have a
Who's our
6.
six?
Raven has confirmed our 6.
But who is it?
Hold on. I gotta get the name. He DM'd me about it this morning.
Played their part.
Let's go, yo.
Yo Master Gaming. Played with him and
Oh.
Marcus B Gaming.
Part of the plan.
Yeah, I said I'm like he's like, yeah, he's totally down. He's gonna take the day off and everything. I'm like, all right, as long as he fully accepts and understands that we are a bunch of silly bitches, okay, and that we are
They're
not
winning for me.
we are not in this right for like world's first. We are here to be silly and maybe get through one encounter. That's the goal.
We're gonna try. We're gonna give it our all.
Yeah, he said he's totally down for that.
Cool.
Who's that guy with the wings?
Get out.
That's the Taken King himself. That is Orc.
Get out.
Yeah. I mean, if you've been playing D2, and doing King's Fall, you should be familiar with Orc.
Ghost of the Deep.
Yeah, there you go. If you've done Ghost of the Deep, you've been playing in his corpse.
You've been dancing around. I need you all more to be more ambitious. Doughboy's thinking we can win it. At least
I'm
first
all
50.
about it. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
At least top 50 on day 2.
Yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about this too.
My
Is that
queen.
there is a day 2.
You were right.
So we're coming in with that Prime Gaming subscription. Somebody that oh, this is
just trying to survive. Well, you gotta pay attention to him, otherwise you are gonna die. Because he's gonna slam the shit out of a plate. If you're standing on that plate, you're gonna get dickered.
oh, this is the cutscene that started the 3 exotic swords.
The sword.
That started the
Accepted
amount
my
of
fate.
the amount of farming you had to do to get those swords. No rhyme or reason for
I don't think I
materials.
got them all. I think I got one.
Will not fail.
Still having to watch ads apparently. Well, you just subscribed, dude. They'll catch up. Twitch is sketchy. Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron was my favorite DLC, just so everyone knows. Oh, we're just gonna gloss over.
That was a good time.
We're just gonna gloss over Rise
Yeah,
of Iron.
fuck it. We don't talk about Shiva here.
The filler campaign. Oh, here we go. This fucking douche.
The filler campaign that started Destiny? Well, Destiny 2?
No. The Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron was a filler campaign. It was not meant to go as hard as it did.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke,
It definitely went hard.
well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade? is the
Siva's
easiest
mommy
thing I'll do
milkers.
all
Get
day.
out of here, dope.
Let's get Siva's.
Get out of here.
Sorala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
The Red War was the pinnacle of D1.
Someone or something has sabotaged the
In your
Skyline
opinion.
Who said that?
And comms have been spotty
Ghost.
for the last few hours.
What if I told you
Every sensor be on the wall.
that the
has
Red
gone
War
down.
was not in Destiny 1?
Maybe it's just the storm.
What?
Do you mean the Red War
What
was the
if the
pinnacle of D2? Because if so, that's a hot
Yeah.
take.
Well, that's good, right?
No,
Why not?
I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
Shit.
And that's not.
I mean, everybody shits on Red War. I don't remember it being like that bad, like at the start of D2. Like, I don't remember it being awful. I remember being into it.
Nurse didn't link her at Twitch to her Bungie, so she's not gonna be able to get the drops.
Oh no.
And the
We'll just do it
the
now.
API's down.
Oh, is Bungie? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna say like you can watch a random Bungie, but no, I guess not. That
That
sucks.
sucks. Didn't play the Red War. So Red War was like we're coming off the high of like Rise of Iron, Destiny 1. Like we're top dog in the fucking galaxy, right? And the Red War comes in and we get our shit kicked in.
And they crush you. Right. They beat you.
And that's how they sold it. It's like, oh hey, you gotta restart everything because you guys got your fucking asses beat. You lost everything.
Yeah.
I need another season like that. I need a season where we're just constantly getting our shit kicked in, and not just in like GMs and raids.
Yeah, but everyone, because everyone gets fucking upset about it. You could never, as much as everyone like talks about how much they love Taken
Check
King.
my what?
You could not do Taken King again, because Taken King like started off with the biggest like what was sunsetting that the game has ever seen.
That literally.
Like they sunset more than half of the weapons. Like, you know, all those weapons you just grinded your dick off in Vogue and all that? Like, say goodbye. Like, they're all gone now.
Yeah.
All the Crota weapons?
Gone.
Gone. Like, it's...
Moments of Triumph armor gone. Your light
Right.
gone.
Can you imagine if they did that now? Could you imagine if they dropped something gigantic like that in Final Shape and you lost all of your Ron weapons?
Oh yeah, 100% pissed. But like we could.
People would lose their fucking minds.
But we could still lose a fight.
Hey, Sassy, welcome in.
We could still lose a fight though. Like.
All right.
I didn't get to play anything from D1 after the main campaign.
So now that we're all in here, we gotta all be very careful not to be like talking over each other today and like talking to our chats and stuff. So like make sure that we are making use of our deafen buttons.
I'm gonna talk to your chat. You can't stop me.
Right, there you go. Be trying to just like try to be chatting with each other in here. If you gotta chat with your own chats or whatever, like on a long thing or whatever, just like try to deafen.
Or if the chat says something
Right,
that's we could talk about.
Yeah, or if
Peter
it's
doesn't
something
go
that like
on
we
this
can all
first
talk
time.
about, then yeah. It's just we gotta be careful not to be like going over each other.
Dope boy's like, but I want to talk to you all guys at the same time. Well, you can hit that multi-link button. What is this?
Yeah. Chat, if you can see that multi-stream, it's pinned up. Groundwalker's got it pinned up.
Hell yeah.
Again, if my video is choppy, you can watch via their end because, you know,
Look,
old ass PC over here.
Curse of Osiris,
Oh, yeah,
Warmind. I
fuck.
did not hate either one of
Oh
those
yeah,
dudes.
Raven's. Oh yeah, Raven's pushing his PC to the limits on this today.
Push it to the
Today will
limit.
be the day we see if the PC survives or not.
God.
Yeah, he's got to have a stream up, and then he's got to be streaming on that screen. Oh
Look at
boy.
that. I can watch all three at the same time. Streamception here.
Yeah, boom. So I couldn't do that.
I
Like
would
it
love
didn't
to
have
do
an option to
that.
have all three of our chats open at the same time. So the best you can do is this little window. You just hit the drop down. It switches between our chats.
Come in and be like this.
Yeah, so I'll be using my chat off of the phone here. Got the handy dandy phone, ready to go.
Okay, everybody, back in your cages.
The red.
Oh my God,
I
Sassy!
said,
Sassy
back
bought a mug.
in your cages.
So the new merch is all live, guys. I got hoodies, t-shirt with positive vibes, and I did a mouse pad and a desk pad up with the logo on it too, just for added fun things in there.
Oh, cool.
And Lady Raven has approved the women's t-shirts because I got her to help me with the color choices. So they're Lady Raven approved, guys.
Oh, those
She approved the colors.
Yeah, that
Yeah, Lady
Yeah,
Raven
cool.
stamp of approval.
I mean, that's cool and all, but that doesn't sound like Destiny related.
It's not. Rocknets, no. I hate
It's not.
not.
Is this gonna be the day we're just gonna be riding each other? All right.
Oh yeah, sounds like it. I mean, Nips is here. Somebody's gotta ride us, right?
Yo, I'll ride anyway. You gotta take me to dinner first.
The red
Time and
horse showed
place.
us how not invincible we are. Yeah, exactly. That's why it was awesome.
God, this is like Doc Savage there. This, but like real talk, this is my favorite scene when Cade dies.
Oh, rude. Oh,
Rude!
man, the hunter mains are rising up in anger.
What are they gonna do? Jump?
No, they're gonna jump twice, actually.
I'll just remind them that the bones of AO will never be in D3.
They don't need them. They got stompies.
Yeah, but Stompies gives you a little bit higher jump. I'd rather have a fourth whole ass jump.
Now I'm pissed.
That was definitely pretty cool when they had that.
1v1. All right, the dying,
I love that headbutt.
the Cade dying's not the favorite part, but like this whole cutscene,
All you got.
Yeah.
like he goes, poor man's fighting for survival. I stand by it. He is the dumbest vanguard there is. All he had to do was just like chill for like an hour. Not even an hour. Give us like 10 minutes. We were like right around the corner. Sundance wouldn't have died. We could have saved him, but Cade had to die because that's how we got rid of. Because Nathan Fillion's like, yo, pay me more.
Elves is saying this is the first time she's seen this cutscene. Yeah, I guess you joined after.
You joined way after.
That's right. But isn't
I'm coming home, Ace.
Nathan Fillion coming back to be Cade if
Yeah.
Cade's coming
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Right.
I've seen all kinds of things on Twitter the last couple weeks, like confirming that it's Nathan Fillion that's voicing Cade.
Yeah. So like here's another Doc theory. He should have used that Omni within this. Jesus Christ. So here's a theory with like D2 content, right? Nathan Fillion's a big name actor, right?
Big name. Yeah.
Big name. Like it probably costs a pretty penny
Yeah.
to get him to voice a couple lines. Lance Riddick probably.
Well, to think that they had Fillion and they had Peter Dinklage, like at the beginning.
Yeah, the big names.
Yeah,
Lance Riddick,
yeah.
big name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe not as big, but like he got bigger. The guy replacing him.
Well, I think that was. I think when they started, Game of Thrones hadn't like really got going yet, but then
But
once it
I
did,
do
then like
have a
Peter
bullet
Dinklage, his rate probably went
with
through the
your
fucking
name
roof.
on it.
I'm just saying. Now look at the voice of our
Now
ghost.
My partner is gonna roll in here.
It's not allowed.
Kill every
Yeah, but no North is no like, nothing to scoff at. Or isn't that who it is? It's somebody like
The
that.
new guy, the replacement for Zavala. Yeah.
No, not the replacement for Zaval, the replacement for Dinklage.
Oh, I don't know.
The bot, your ghost. I think it's North.
Well, like that's another thing people don't think
Maybe
about.
last
Like
orders.
these voice actors, they're not cheap.
How's your sister?
No.
Like the
Well, I think they make
They're
up
not.
for it. Like the new voice of Ikora, I think is like a fairly unknown name.
lady,
But she's good.
the lady that does the Witch Queen. Noah North is the voice of.
She's a comedian.
Nathan
Did you
Drake.
know she's a comedian?
Look, she's also hot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was watching like a documentary. It was like called like The Dark Side of Comedy, and they were doing an episode on Artie Lang, who's one of the guys from Stern, and this lady starts talking. I'm like, is that Sabathu?
I know this.
It is Sabathu.
I know this
She's
voice.
a comedian.
I know this voice. Who are you?
Yeah.
All right, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Val can't watch this scene. Not my kid.
Oh, it's your sister.
But he's rumored to be coming back. What do you want?
Like, hey.
Forsaken.
Deborah
I'm
Williams
very
is
interested to
OG.
see
She
how
also played
they're
the
gonna-
voice
one
character
of
in
the best
Diablo.
seasons.
Yeah. Deborah Williams is
That
the
was
voice
one
of
of the best
Sabathun.
seasons. Black Armory.
Black Armory was the shit.
I didn't really get to do too much in Black Armory because like I think it was really just me and Shank playing at that point. I don't think Val was playing yet, or Tempo, sorry, was playing yet.
Who are you?
So yeah, I didn't
That
get
was
to
a
do a
big
lot of that
season
stuff.
for me
Yeah.
and
Don't you
Twiga.
recognize
That's when I was all with them. More
Right, you were doing
interested.
all
We are
the Scourge and
not
everything. You had a whole raid team.
Yeah, I didn't have a raid team during that
we were
season,
doing
but
raids
I
like
had
crazy.
We are your
I had everything besides the raid armor.
salvation.
The Salvation Jesus. Like a lot of people shit on Shadowkeep,
Pretty sure I had the raid armor. I got the shaders and all that stuff.
but I love
Midnight Black, whatever it
Shadowkeep.
is.
Anytime Ares shows up, shit's about to go down.
Oh, this is like my favorite season.
Oh yeah.
Season of Arrivals. What a good time. This was a really cool season.
Is that the one with the goddamn
The Tree of Silver Wings.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah. That was a good season.
Yeah, that's the one that got delayed, or yeah, the DLC got delayed, so that season was extended. And I'm like, I'm all right with that because this is a
Oh, because that
badass
was during
season.
COVID though.
I didn't hate it. Now, by the end
No, that
of
was
it,
Beyond Light.
by
Beyond
the end
Light
of
was
it, I was
COVID.
kind of over it. But
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got tired of the Seraph Towers.
yeah.
Balls on ball action. I wasn't about it.
Oh fuck, the Seraph Towers.
That was
brutal.
fucking.
I was out that season. I didn't play the Seraph Tower season.
Ruinous Effigy was amazing when I got that
Yeah,
season. Yeah,
season
yeah.
of Arrivals was like my comeback to D2. I had been away for like 2 or 3 seasons.
So would you say you arrived?
Introduction. Of
Yeah, it was the
pyramids and
season that
stuff.
I arrived. Yeah. I think I left around
This one-
the one where the Infinite Forest stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was the season like you would go down into the bunker and like you could watch the triangle ships show up everywhere.
Yeah.
Like they more and more showed up and right before
Yeah.
all the planets disappeared.
I think I showed up like maybe 3 days before the end of that season, but I came long enough that I got Fellwinters like from that quest, and then I went into Season of Arrivals. Didn't want to miss that good.
That's a good question. Yeah, we're kind of wondering what this season's gonna be.
Oh, they've kept it complete.
used to kinda-
fucking wraps.
I
haven't even
Yeah,
had a leak.
they've
Yeah.
been. No, which is it's impressive considering.
You guys gonna
how
play that
mu-
new
how
space
many,
game coming
how
out? The,
easy it is to get
the
leaks
space
out.
one that comes out the day of September 1st, the raid race.
So
Also, Escalation
they've been
Protocol was
doing
a
a lot
free
better
XP
on
and
that
loot.
side of keeping things quote unquote redacted.
Also, the Umbral. Oh yeah, man. Go.
It keeps it more exciting. The anticipation's there. Like there's more of an air of excitement around it versus like
Yeah, like
Showcase is now like a popping off thing.
if you're a data miner, fuck you.
Excited.
Just let us enjoy the game.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm
Right?
on board with that.
Just fuck you.
What they said. Data miners, get the fuck
Like
out
stop
of here.
it.
Why ruin the experience and the excitement?
Here we go.
Just quit.
Oh, Starfield releases. Oh. Yeah, like Ghost Season of Arrivals brought in the engrams, not the engrams, the Umbral engrams, which now led to one of the best
There we go, Beyond Light.
the focusing of engrams and shit of armor, specific loot. One of the best quality of life changes in Destiny.
Well, Beyond
Oh,
Light
yeah.
also brought the whole thing with fragments and
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
between Arrivals and
That was
Beyond
the
Light,
beginning of all the changes, yeah.
the
whatever the
3.0
fuck the
artifacts
things are.
or the
Yeah, exactly. You're right. It changed. Without what they did with Stasis and Beyond Light, we wouldn't have Arc 3.0, and it made the game so much better. It made building so much better.
Stasis had to be overpowered so Strand could thrive. I stand by it.
Right? Yeah, now they're fucking stomping on Strand.
Yeah, but like I get.
Of course they
I
are.
get it. Like, how easy were those Devil Lairs runs when it was like one Strand Titan?
Everything was in the air.
One Strand Titan changed the whole battlefield in Devil's Lair. One. The other two subclasses could run whatever the hell they wanted. The fish.
This is what I brought you
Tried
here
so many
to
times to
see.
get the Catalyst Legendary Avalon, but it's glitched out and sucks. I don't think it's glitched. I haven't heard anything about that.
What catalyst?
You just have to do it on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, you got to get to the tier 7.
Well, no, she's talking about the Avalon, so that's the glaive.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it. I need to do that.
Right?
That was the
Is
one.
that mission? Yeah.
That was the one thing
You
that
gotta
fell.
do it on the hardest difficulty.
That was the one thing that fell through the cracks. I need that last fragment. Stasis ruined it for a while. Yo, Stasis had to be overpowered. But they delivered until like day 3, and they're like, "Yo, Warlocks, your guys is super. We're gonna nerf it into the ground."
Yeah.
There you go. Season of.
I enjoyed Season of Lost.
Season of Lost was
that
good.
That was like a creepy season.
One of my best
It
TikToks
was-
came
it was
from
like a
Season of
darker-
Lost.
It was a darker feel.
The last mission, like the last 6-person event, the NPCs weren't shooting. Like
Right.
everything was already dead. Then the Witch Queen was. I'm not gonna say it was up there with Taken King and Forsaken, but the Witch Queen was an absolute fucking banger. Like that really is.
Before it happened.
Oh man, this is the scene that like broke the game.
That realization that like, yo, is she a guardian now?
From my power.
The whole season that's like, we're the bad guys. We give her memories back.
Doesn't she look weird without her hat on?
Old friend,
Yeah.
I've chased you for a long time.
Fucking Bungie's on a level 30 hype train right now.
And finally,
Oh, fuck.
now,
Oh, it's nuts. I mean, there's like 80,000 some odd, 90,000 some odd people in there, right? It's gotta be up there
105,000.
now. Higher than that even.
Insane, is there really that many?
105,000.
devotion
Yeah.
inspires bravery.
All these people that are like, oh, I'm never playing Destiny again.
Inspires sacrifice.
This
No.
scene made you mad, Ghost? Why does this scene make you mad? It's a cool scene.
I've always wondered like how they shoot guns with only 3 fingers. Moth lady going hard.
You were invested?
After everything, you simply let me die. Oh, what a trick. Elegant.
Fucking Tristan. Why do I hear Siege in the background?
I think Lady McHatterson did a shout out. She wasn't in here when I said we're not doing shout outs right now because otherwise my
Oh,
show
that's
breaks.
not a bad idea. I mean,
Oh, okay.
If there is an answer,
So
Turn that
yeah, until post any of my mods, until
don't
post
hear it.
post showcase.
not a bad idea. Man.
Save the shout outs for post showcase because my lord, this thing will go up and smoke so fast.
The chat is going so fast you can't read it. Yeah, I saw that a second ago.
I'm not even looking at the chat. I can't.
Yeah.
No one's saying anything.
No, I put mine in full.
Lot of people
full
talking.
screen mode.
A lot of people talking. No one
A
actually.
lot of people talking, but no one's saying anything. Yeah. Just a bunch of mouth breathers making noise.
So it's like, here's my question though. So like, all of the Guardians ghosts, they all have this similar theme, right? They all look relatively similar. Why do the Hive
Yeah.
ghosts look so different?
Because they're high, I guess. Well,
That's a-
I guess like it's the same ghost it is for fallen or not fallen.
Or Hive?
So
Awoken humans and
Seraphim was
exos.
dead?
It's the same ghost. So why the Hive get their
the weird one.
different look to their ghosts?
devious
Oh, yeah, that's a weird
adversary.
question.
I mean, to be fair, I guess the ghosts do kind of all look fucking
was
different now
dead.
with all the skins and stuff.
And
You know,
the traveler resurrected her?
Some people's ghosts have the sunglasses
true.
on and is sitting in an inner tube.
Need us
Some they look like a shark.
if she never lost them in the first place.
The Sir Wolf Kingslayer in my chat says they all buy the ghost shells from the Eververse store.
Because microtransactions.
There's 106,000 people in the showcase. Oh
The
my
books of
God.
sorrow detail many civilizations.
And you know what? That's probably why my
And
PC is on the fritz, because there's so many people watching the live stream that it's like,
Oh yeah,
the PC's like, okay, hamsters, come on, let's go.
The chat alone is gonna crash your computer.
The traveler moved on.
Doc, I might need to borrow your guineas. I need some extra power in this thing.
To save humanity from the same forces.
the hamsters are clamoring. You need the bigger potatoes.
I need that like extra horsepower, that guinea power right there. These hamsters aren't doing it.
For what?
The traveler give our worst
What?
enemy the light.
Oh, I don't know.
Mine was
I'll just-
fire that I earned grinding hard on
It is
Gambit.
9:41. I'll move the car.
What? What did
I
you
don't know
earn?
why
What are you
the
talking
traveler
about?
gave Savathun the light. Maybe it has
Al, you hit
changed
me
its
with these
mind
messages. It
about
only has
guardians.
like half of the
Maybe
thought
it's
in it.
not
I
as
need you to
infallible as it
fully
once
complete the thought in the message.
We will answer all questions.
Right?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Because
Oh, the
I'm here
ghost.
to protect
Okay.
humanity.
Oh, you got a ghost
And if
for an enemy.
Savathun
Got
takes
it.
the traveler, we lose our light, along with any hope for surviving the witness's return.
I like this scene.
Witch Queen was the
So,
biggest plot twist.
whatever
Yeah,
it
it fucking
takes
was,
to
dude.
stop
Witch
this
Queen
heist,
turned like years
we
and
will
years
do
of lore and like like things that people thought they knew about like the background of Destiny completely fucking upside down. Witch Queen was a gigantic plot twist.
I'm not sure.
Yo, this scene right here where Ikora puts
Yeah.
her foot down,
I
saying
know.
like, "Yo, shit's about to get fucked, and we need more." She
Yeah.
puts her foot down, and just walks out with the worm. Ikora's a bad bitch. I don't care what anyone says.
That's right.
I think I quit Destiny around Curse of Osiris and came back the following DLC.
The Warmind. Warmind
I
was
was close to that.
Warmind was kind of weird. This
Warmind-
scene right
Warmind's-
here was like, I'm just trying to help.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Miscalculated.
Like, I'm just trying to help.
Right?
Did you see the TikTok about like us reviving Savathun and how that conversation went? It was like, yeah, we kind of lost the traveler. We need your help. And she's like, God damn it! This is what I was trying to prevent, and you stopped me.
The
This is
game is yours to play now.
Yo, hey, Savathun, we fucked up. We actually need your help.
we fucked up.
This just in. We fucked
Look,
up.
I've been saying it for a long time now. We
Okay.
are the problem. The Guardians
Oh, yeah,
are the
we're the bad
America
guys.
of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Shoot it right here. Like we're always like the Guardians, the Vanguard. We're trying to police
my
everybody.
God.
If you don't follow the Traveler, fuck you. It's crazy that the Savathun's throne will just exist.
No. Where did your ghost go?
Also, we could have pulled the.
Yeah, as this is happening, I'm gonna get my notebook. I heard Doc talking about the notebook thing. I'm like, yeah, this is a great idea.
The traveler is back in the last city.
The notebook. What notebook?
Is it done?
during the
Is Savathun?
Oh, you're gonna be taking notes during the showcase? Well,
I'm gonna be taking.
We got the virtual notebook.
Good enough.
I'm gonna be taking
Hold your
notes,
position.
timestamps.
The hidden are coming to secure the
No, we're
remains.
gonna we're gonna be talking about the showcase like
Listen,
an hour after it's over.
You did the right thing.
Listen, Doc. I had a thought.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting on the pooper last night.
You had a poop thought?
I
We
had
prepare
a
for the
poop thought.
witness
Yeah.
and stop the
It
next
was like
collapse.
a little bit of a stream idea. It's like how my intro like in your channel is like the Jericho and the list of Jericho. You just made the list. I'm like, I might do a list of ground and my grievances and the things that just irk me.
No, that
And I'll be adding people to the list.
you're gonna be adding people. You know what irks me? Fucking squeaks.
You know what? You don't like
Got my
You know
Destiny
what
notebook.
happens to people that drive me crazy and talk about putting raccoons in butts? Huh? Squeaks? You know what
So
happens?
this scene.
Just made the list.
Here's another like the cutscenes just get better like the longer Destiny goes on. Like this scene. Watching this for the first
Of
time.
course you can't play, Tristan.
Watching this scene for the first time made me uncomfortable. Like the animation just felt weird.
Oh yeah, this was the first like enemy that was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he pulls open the veil right there. Not the veil, like the curtain.
Like Destiny stepped up.
Like we're just like, yo, one pyramid ship was fucking terrible. This dude's got hundreds of them, thousands. He's got a fucking fleet.
Your pale heart.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
This time.
Ooh.
So it was this, and then followed by all of the Megamind memes.
Oh yeah, the Megamind memes are great.
Like this.
Yes.
Seasons of Risen.
I remember
Haunted.
that.
Those 4 seasons, absolute bangers. Hated Season of the Seraph though, least favorite, because I hated the bunkers. Personal grievance.
What? No,
Personal
no,
grievance.
No, hold on. No, that's a different season.
Well, the
You're thinking of like Season of the Warmind or something
well,
like that.
the bunkers were still involved. They just had laser beams.
Dude, Season of
The bunkers were still involved, but they had those fucking community event tower things.
Yeah, that one was
that
terrible.
Never fucking worked.
That season was out. That's why I don't like Season of the Seraph, because of that previous season.
Oh, Season of the Seraph was so good.
Anytime I went to those bunkers, I hated them. I hated all of them. This scene right here.
Wait, did they just completely
Although it was I
the,
can't remember what season.
Watch over what?
I
no,
think
that's after
the
this.
season. Did they pretend like it didn't exist?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's after this, isn't it?
I thought Seraph was it after Seraph?
This is Seraph. Right here. This is the ending of Seraph right here.
I'm pretty sure
the Pirates was before Seraph.
Yeah, when we got to go through like the last city and stuff.
Yeah, that was before Season of the Seraph.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was before Seraph.
The damn veil. It is. The Traveler's like, yo, bitches, I'm out.
Bungie, way to go, making people pay to get the reward link in chat. You don't
have to pay.
Have to pay to get the reward link in chat. All you have to do is have your Bungie account linked to your Twitch account, and then while you're watching the event on Twitch, you'll get a drop for it. You don't have to pay anything.
The war stats.
If you're paying someone, you're
Oh, I can't play this. Servers are down.
But you can't do it.
It is. No, it's not, Elves. It is not. You are wrong. You do not have to pay anything for the drop. All you have to do is link your Bungie.
You do not have to pay.
But you can't do it now because the Bungie API is down for the launch of the new season.
So yes, the Bungie API is down, but as long as you have your Twitch account, because it will show a history of whatever of what you've watched, right? So as long as you've watched 30+ minutes of this showcase, you should be fine.
Yeah, but as
it is linked.
I believe you can link your account.
I don't know what you mean by it's linked. Your Bungie needs to be linked to your Twitch. As long as that is happening, while you're watching, you will get your free drop.
Goodbye, Red.
Free. Free. No pay.
It's gonna be so. I can't wait to be like, everyone's gonna be excited for these drops, and we're not gonna be able to get them until like a week later.
Yeah, I can see
More likely.
That's what they did with the last raid race ones. It took a while to get them all like situated. But if your Twitch is not linked to your Bungie, as soon as the API comes back up, get in there and link that shit.
She killed her
Your
father.
Bungie is linked. Okay, you're good then, Elves. You don't gotta pay anything. You just watch the thing. You're gonna get your drops. You're good.
You can only wait. This scene right here is fucking touching. What is that, Ida? I would have murdered.
Oh, yeah.
I would have murdered an
freaking
entire colony for Ida.
We lost a monumental character in Seraph. Yeah, I was digging on Rasputin.
Everyone's like,
I was all about Rasputin as a guardian. I was about that.
Like everyone like forever. They're like, yo, what if we download him into an EXO? And then they did it.
Exactly.
That was so cool.
Yeah, but we didn't give him legs or a gun. That was our problem.
Well, because that other guy was in there for a while.
Yeah, but once we got him out, give that man legs and give that man a gun.
Lightfall, here we go.
Oh, poor Amanda. Oh, they're talking about Amanda. Listen, don't get Doc started on Amanda Hall.
Oh God, she's just a terrible character.
Oh boy.
She added nothing to the story.
Yeah, you gotta start it. Too late. Too late.
9 minutes. We're about 9 minutes and 50 seconds until showcase.
Here we go. Here's the opening of the butthole.
Keep the enemy away from the traveler.
Plot twist.
All the
Dark
fucking
has to
pyramids.
pee.
Jesus.
Oh, you better go now. Yep, go, run.
Doc gets a share stream. Although he's on ads right now anyway.
What did I get mentioned? Oh, okay.
Doc doesn't even get a share stream because he's got his green screen.
Yeah, green screen. He's gone.
He's just gone. Man, this witness character is fucking creepy. Like, oh yeah, the moment when the traveler
just
goes
created the
fucking
nightmares. Yeah.
Death Star, Death Star Traveler, let's go.
It's a good thing he bullseyed the right pyramid ship.
Right? Oh, that was a moment. Witness is just like, yeah, so?
It's like, wait, he's had a big ass like gun or whatever this whole time? Like, what?
What is that? The witness.
Traveler ain't putting up
Whatever
shit.
that thing is, we gotta take it down.
Oh man, the unraveling.
Gone. That fucking ghost gets shredded.
Yep. So did the Guardian.
Yo, yeah.
You can see his head starting to shift.
It's a canon event.
Yo, did the Traveler just use Kamehameha?
The space fart.
Oh yeah. I'm like 5 seconds behind you guys. For obvious reasons.
That's fine. Looks good.
Disciple, you know what must be done.
They found a veil.
The witness was like, get that weak shit out of here.
We don't have a choice. We're out of time.
Osiris.
We're out of time.
Don't die.
My favorite scene in Lightfall is when like we just land on Neomuna and Rohan and Nimbus are there beating up all the fucking Cabal and Osiris pops out the control dropship like, let's do it!
Oh yeah.
Get off my lawn, kids.
Was that Tim Hortons cup? You fucking know it, Doughboy. I got my Timmy's ready to go.
No more.
I got another cup.
Lady's bringing one home for me.
Rest.
Hey yo. Yeah, lady's bringing a cap home for me. I got my Timmy's on the way.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna have a long day. I ordered the Timmy's and I was like, bring me another one. I'm gonna need to heat it up later.
It's the fucking squeaks of
This
the
is a more
universe.
than one coffee date. He's such a giant. Like, look at the size of him.
We finally found you.
Fucking Nimbus, let's go!
The
What's
ghost.
wrong, Osiris?
The ghost. The googly-eyed clamshell in this scene. It did ruin the whole
The
scene.
fucking ghost.
Finality takes shape.
Just the fact that the ghosts are being taken over by the witness, just like, ah,
It's crazy. It's like,
Destroy it. Where'd I get the cost off from?
you just always have it. I mean, I guess, like, I'm always saying we need to lose, but I guess technically we lost here. Technically.
Oh, yeah.
But did we?
it was over before it started.
Also, have you noticed, like, each of the different cutscenes has been a different, class? They had the Hunter, the Titan, and now it's the Warlock.
What just happened?
Yep. Yep.
I think that's cool if they put that in like that.
Save the ghost!
Just lost.
it's debated that the Guardians we saw in the Black Fleet arriving to meet the Traveler were actually some of the first ones. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think I've heard that in lore that like those Guardians actually had names and they had been around for a long time.
They're just out there doing Guardian shit. F that ghost. Yo, how long have we been on Neomuna while the witness is just standing here in space?
Just chill. What's he doing in there? Yeah, what's it?
The universe makes us
Fucking Traveler looks like a giant ghost now with all the pyramids around it.
Life's infinite cruelty. You, more than any, suffer both fates. Be free.
Be free.
I mean, why do you make the triangle so big? He's not that like he's a small dude.
Well, he's got to get his fleet in there.
For the pyramid ships. All right, there you go for the fleet.
He's got a big. He's got to get his brain. Yeah.
The final shape is a triangle.
That's it. We found the final shape.
Get out. Get out, doughboy. Need you to leave. Get the fuck out of here.
Look at this foreshadowing right here. Look, it's the final shape. Triangle.
Yo.
Who needs the showcase?
Season of the Fine, Season of the Deep. I got my email last night. I spent like 4 hours underwater.
Go. I spent 9 hours underwater. Get on my level.
That's so much time. Oh, here we go.
I spent 3 hours underwater. And I am scum of the earth because my top used exotic weapon was Wither Horde.
Yeah, but we already knew that.
It's only because of PvE though. I had a heavy PvE season.
Ooh.
I didn't do a lot of PvP this past season.
Sorry, did I spoil it? This right here, this fucking scene. Poor dude.
Oh yeah.
The Parkinson's got him.
Oh my god.
Decrepit. Shine a light on
Here we go, here we go. Tell us the season's name.
Alright.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you redacted, you bitches. What is
You fucking cowards.
Oh, after the final shape?
Yeah. Season up, redacted.
Our journey
final shape.
Our journey continues. Did anyone else get chills?
Oh.
I got chills.
Oh boy.
And don't do sad stuff.
Oh.
What are they gonna do?
Oh.
Oh.
The sad. Yo, he was so good in Resident Evil.
I never watched it.
I recommend it. I've related.
It's a sad.
Things born out in the darkness.
I'm an emotional guy, okay?
Oh my gosh, where are we?
Oh, is this the video that Marcus B Gaming is
No.
on?
You better put that popcorn down, boys.
All ends a beginning.
Oh yeah, this is.
He's in here. I'm not saying I know famous people, but you know, I know famous people.
On the popcorn, yeah. He's so nice. Like, why is that the thing they captured? Just gonna like live on forever. Oh, there's
About time we go to the moon.
Tim Tatman.
So happy Eris is back.
We are your
I love Eris. Just so everyone knows. We're gonna play Bang Kill Mary later.
Let's cross it together.
And I'm always gonna marry Eris.
It's got me feeling things.
Sammy Cat. There it is, there's the boy!
There's our boy!
Clipping it. Right there, you boys saw him. Everyone saw him. That's Marcus B Gaming. Oh, there he is right there.
Of course.
What is he doing?
Right in the middle.
20 seconds, here we go. Marcus B Gaming can't cover this showcase today.
Alright, showcase time, folks. I won't be reading chat.
Yo, chat get fucked. Bungie, if you're watching this, don't clip that.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Like many of you, I've been playing games as long as I can remember.
Oh, here we go.
What makes me who I am.
Not 5 seconds behind.
I believe there's this deeply rooted, often unstated mission of games to keep.
Yes, I am. I told you that.
In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure. Heroes awakened on a desolate planet. A silent god set in our sky. And it wouldn't be long before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door to destroy us. Over the years, our heroes would shape a story far greater than anything we could have imagined. Players would explore deep into the depths of Venus, hunting a machine god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities to stand alone against monsters that took others an entire elite squad. They'd race alongside their friends far into the early morning in the halls of an ancient city where only a select few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon. But most importantly, they'd bring their friends and their family into this world and together meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions. Now, together, we approach the final shape.
Shout out to all the friends that I've made in Destiny.
We're about to embark on the last expedition of
you
Destiny's
guys.
first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler. The journey will be difficult.
Oh yeah, I'm coming in,
And
Traveler.
what awaits you on the other side of this trek is nothing less than the deadliest entity we have ever faced. There will be no open betas. There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come. Whether
Give it
you've
a
been
week,
with
those
us
guides
from
will
the
be out.
beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world. A vacuum-sealed experience begging for you to be the first person to peel it open. So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
Stole this from Doughboy.
Going inside the Traveler. Oh my god, PC, come on.
Yo, it sounds like it's getting ready to take off to the stratosphere.
It so is.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back.
Whoa. This is this season's armor.
Why you
Fucking dog.
were chosen.
No, this is final shape. This is final shape.
Oh shit. There's me.
The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling.
Seeing is fucking struggling over here.
There's Cammy
But I
falling to
know
her death.
all
Yeah, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
all we've lost.
What the
This
fuck?
fight
What was that?
might be our last. So
I'm so far behind.
Yo, is that wrong?
Was that a tormentor?
Look at all the hands.
What the fuck was that? What was that axe? Is that the artifact? Can I use that? Is that mine?
Oh, yo, that felt cool. Okay.
This is a momentous time in Destiny
Oh,
history.
here we go, more.
We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion.
Thank God we're multi-streaming this, because my chat's probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He can't even stream this shit.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different
Lazy-ass
things. It
warlock
needs to
sleeping.
pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
Final shape.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the Pale Heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Took 7 years to ask for help.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness,
What was that goo?
It's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
Yeah, it
We're
was.
gonna need the Vanguard, all of our
That was like
allies,
darkness, quicksand.
and all the Guardians to rally together and be brave in the face of oblivion.
In the final shape, we're going to answer questions at the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost. Get to
I feel like I need to refresh this, but
so, like, while there's this great conflict,
Oh, you are.
everything
Fucking I'm doing it.
at
You are,
stakes
yeah.
of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end
yeah,
a story
I'm way behind. It's
by a bunch
phasing out on me here.
been
Like
fighting
this
together
is.
for hundreds of years.
I'm so pissed right now.
The Traveler has communication issues. What is this? This is
In
the
final
old tower.
shape, we're going through the portal that the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is this infinite, vast, unknowable. And we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
The Pale Heart is weird. It's a little strange. It makes you feel.
Let it be known that this was the day that this computer went up in smoke.
So cool and artistic in the best way.
The Witness entered.
If Raven suddenly goes down, just know that his computer blew up and burned his house.
The whole house is down. We'll start a Go Fund Arctic page.
The rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
Where's that
Don't
at?
do that.
This is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
Oh my god.
One of the
Yeah,
most
no shit.
memorable towers in Destiny's past.
Page unresponsive.
The G1 Tower gets
Yeah,
really
fuck
a
you.
labor of love from the Destiny team. The final shape means so much to everyone who's building it, and I think players are really going to be able to see
I think
that.
part of it is
The Pale Heart is
because of how many people are like. There's 162, almost 163,000 people watching this thing.
that they began their journey in a place
I have
of
no doubt
safety
that that's contributing to
and
this.
feel it escalate
fucking-
in danger, in surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
Oh, I think you died,
They
Bird.
see things that are more and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing
Oh, I
off in the
definitely-
distance.
fucking died.
The weirdest things
depressing.
happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping.
Yo, this is so
Did
cool.
I see
Kind
the
of like
silver tree was
deconstructing things and
seen
putting
in
them back
Rivals? Yeah, that
together.
did. It looked like the tree of
Just
silver wings,
wrong.
but bones.
But like corrupted,
The
yeah.
sense of scale you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth.
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling the Pale Heart.
As a guardian, you feel
It looks
alone,
like a tree
you
of
feel
silver wings.
like you are not the force to be reckoned with. That you have them. You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
One of the things
That is
I would like
nuts.
to also capture is that the witness keeps throwing everything it has at you.
There again, there's
and
Doc
so you're
dying.
going to fight these new enemies, the subjugators.
Like the time we see a warlock struggling, it's Doc.
What is that? That is a fucking tormentor.
It looks like Rock, but it's like a.
They're performing stasis powers and strand powers to face the Guardian.
There's
While
Hive
in
there.
support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They
Oh,
bring
we're
something
fighting that.
entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of this element of control.
They're back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you.
There's a
freezing
sweet
you in
sidearm.
place,
There we go, new enemy type.
tangling you up.
Yo, there it is, guys. New champions.
Okay, am I alive yet, or?
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment.
Yes, but you're just like you're chugging.
You're like frozen.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala.
Fuck the core Vanguard team. Give me Drifter, Elsie, and Morin.
There's faces in the
you
wall.
reach the
Like what?
monolith and finish the campaign, we open up the entire destination. And so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
I'm gonna fuck that heart.
Oh.
Better put a condom on your.
Damn.
Better put a condom on my
Doesn't
dick before I
really
fuck your
end
feelings.
With the final mission, the raids are where you defeat like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when
Yeah,
you
I've
are
dropped
going
so
to
many
hunt
frames
witness,
too right
you
now.
need to do that in the
Fuck.
raid.
Oh, it
But
is.
that might
I
not
was like,
be
damn,
enough.
Doc was.
This is a moment where we need to rally all guardians
Mount
to be
travel
able
more.
to overcome the final shape and the witness.
It seems like this new world, like this new play area, is like just places we've
Massive.
been, but like
Yeah, yeah,
restructured.
like
It's like the.
In the final shape, we are inside the
Oh, this guy was
Traveler.
my favorite.
This is the dude like
Very
ping.
close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar, Void.
We
New
want
supers.
to create something that turns you
Did he
into an
just say new
offensive
supers?
powerhouse, but also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is this thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Memories? Question mark? Ooh, that hammer.
Warlock
That hammer.
Super is its ultimate expression of solar energy coursing through your Guardian. This Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Other than Golden Gun,
What did he say?
This is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these projectiles going off, doubling the amount of projectiles. Your grenade almost being sentient.
Think
as
I'm
it
back.
searches around, and then it hits a character and bounces off and goes to another one. And you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged, applying Scorch when they're shooting.
New lights up
The new
glasses?
Solar Warlock aspect. When I cast
Yeah,
my
no,
rift,
yeah, just super,
it is
do
going to
supers.
create
Yeah.
this little solar soul.
So the
New
solar
supers.
soul.
enemy,
Solar
it
soul.
launches.
Oh my God.
out, and
Give me a
the
little fire,
enemy
buddy.
Explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
125.
Arsenal.
Fire soul. Oh my God.
A layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these
Think I've
axes
got
fly
it
through
back.
the air, they
It's not
stick
the
into
best
the ground
quality,
or
but
an
it'll at
enemy, do
least
their
run
void gravity
without
thing where they
breaking.
suck a bunch of energy and enemies
Still
in and then
laggy, yeah.
explode. But that doesn't destroy the axe. The axe sticks around, and you and your allies can go and pick up that axe and start wailing on enemies with it.
What?
Super is
Again, Tristan, if you want better quality on the video,
My grenade button
to consume my grenade. And
Check out the multi-stream. Doc, Nips, and Groundwalker are doing this with me all day. They've got better quality video.
And I can release
Anybody in my chat, I do apologize. This is god awful. And I'm disgusted with this right now, but
The Hunter Arc Super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points. The Hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife, and throws it across the world, and then is able to blink to its position, do the slash that just decimates anyone nearby.
One really great thing about that is not just you do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times.
God damn!
Along with devastating attacks.
You can teleport. Like,
Where's fucking Tempo at right now?
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of fucking Naruto's father from fucking like.
Yeah, the Tomi Rama, like his blink thing. Yeah.
Playing a fighting game, right? Like these
what the fuck is it
combos,
called?
Training together to do these different moves.
It doesn't matter. We all know what we're talking about. We're nerds.
To the next level.
The more aspects we have, the more capable.
So
we
is
are to
each
do that.
sub?
You know Temple's gonna be running that shit.
I'm gonna be running it.
That was good, but I think it's more like.
I love the sound effects.
Nice sound effects.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
10 out of 10 on the sound effects.
As an animated person with sound effects, I appreciate it.
We've been working on all sorts of goodness. We've got exotics, we've got legendaries, we've got perks. We're always cooking up stuff. We're always playing.
So is
with
it
stuff
just
that we think
the
is, like,
one new
really interesting or
light
taking
subclass for
inspiration?
each?
We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has
want it.
the really intriguing
Oh, this is the
property
anal
of adapting your
Take my
guardian's
money.
current
Yeah,
damage.
Take it.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout.
Oh, it's
Tessellation has the additional property that
It goes
you can
back and forth
special
between
reload
strand and
to,
stasis.
reshape your grenade and suck it into the weapon. And then fire out a super destructive single projectile. That's a really special weapon.
You can
What's the
launch
one
your
specific
grenade
mechanic
in
that I can make that's like
Holy
really zany
shit.
that you would like right now.
What if Golden Gun was a
That's
sniper?
Hold on, hold on. What if
What
Golden
you could
Gun was a
harness
sniper
the
rifle?
might of the traveler?
Yeah,
And then
thank
we
you,
had a moment
Tristan.
where we saw that
Minato's
cutscene.
kunai
I know
thing.
people on weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this
That's
opportunity
exactly
to
what I
bring
said.
back these iconic Destiny
Is that
1
Hothead?
weapons, but really turn it into something that feels unique in Destiny 2.
We have to bring Kvatstav into the fold.
The Red
Yo!
Death exotic
Was that
pulse
Hothead?
rifle.
And Dragon's Breath.
No, Dragon's Breath.
Burn the world. Burn
Dragon's
it all.
Burn the world, say less, girl.
In
Dragon's
Final Shape,
Breath.
we have new weapon subfamilies coming, broadening what existing
New
weapons.
weapons.
Can
Weapon
be.
subclasses.
Really, like bordering on exotic functionality. So, for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily.
The fuck you say? Rocket sidearm?
Special ammo sidearms. This
Rocket
fires
pistol.
tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage.
And they track.
They have a mixture of regular weapon and rocket
Oh,
launcher
God.
stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
I'm not running that.
I'm really excited to bring it to dungeons and
But
keep my
Doc,
team
you're
alive,
well.
honestly.
You have
No.
Suck a nut.
Weapon Games always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and some new and really wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
All right.
Come on, take
Next,
a load off.
and he said next few years.
Yeah.
This place is only big enough.
So they're doing something. We just don't know what.
And that's me. So, I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
Hey, you two, give me a sec. I was magnificent. This is Chad. I want a hug.
Oh no, my mouse.
You're
I got chills.
off my map. Worst case scenario, you die. But who knows? Maybe you won't.
You die, but maybe you won't. PvP is about to be crazy. Fuck yeah, it is. First time Blade Barrage was used. Pretty legit.
Well, better get back to it.
So like Quicksilver, yeah, that one fusion rifle is gonna be like Quicksilver was to Lightfall, where you pre-order the DLC and you're gonna get that fusion rifle.
In this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy.
Bungie was like, yo, hey, Nathan, we just lost some lands. We need a big name here.
Cast such a long shadow over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back, this is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Once we started digging into the nature of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cade's role as a guide. Cade is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cade is the one who is the most appropriate person to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job. It just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the booth. It felt amazing to just see him slip back into the role, like, without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group, I think is going to be great for them.
Well, at least we have each other.
We want people to take away
this thing
that
to the end, I
sense of
swear to God.
reunion and that idea of like the gang being back together for this moment.
Worth it.
We're gonna run this thing until the wheels fall off.
Worth it. If your computer dies today,
wherever the hell
it died a hero.
What's this part here? Where'd that come from? I think it's important. I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, don't rewind on us. What is happening now? Unlocking the path. Okay, I'm in.
Right, where? We gotta get the final shape.
Guardian.
Okay.
The witness poses a dire
This is the throne world.
I think this is this season.
There's the scav from the season of Haunted.
Unlocking the path. Ooh.
It rests with me.
It's always
Okay.
fucking Eris. Anytime it's Hive related, Eris is involved. Also, every time Eris is involved, absolute fucking banger. What the fuck? What? Whoa.
Bring me your tithes.
What the fuck?
What? It's always, yo, what the fuck was that?
Entwined it with your light.
Whoa! Okay, that's the dungeon.
Aspire, Guardian, and open the way to our tithes.
That ogre looks terrifying.
What the fuck?
That's a grenade launcher?
I know I'm a little bit behind, but did, like, Savathun just, like, intertwine with Eris?
The seasonal gun's a grenade launcher that shoots moths.
Fight in my name, Guardian.
I will fight everything for you, Eris.
Oh, we can finally use those fucking moths against others?
Strengthens me.
So it's not just tree armor, but it's hive-themed tree armor.
My appetite rises for your brutal tributes.
Big bonk.
Yeah, boy. Yo, there's a loosened hive in there.
Show her what it is to be Hive.
Tempo's gonna hate this season.
Yeah, he is.
You are deserving of
We're going back to.
That's the
like,
dude
what
from Pit.
happened? Like, right.
Season of the
Season of
Witch.
the
There it
Witch.
is.
Season of the Witch.
The Season of the Witch is our opportunity as players. We've been annihilating and breaking Hive spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
There's
At the end of
mine.
Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting
Season
into
of the
portal
Witch.
We need to go
20
into.
seconds later.
That means we have to
Fuck
go
me!
Tomorrow for
Season
ghosts.
of
Tomorrow's
the
like not so
Witch.
fast. We've
And it ends on my birthday. Are you fucking kidding me?
If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an
Season's
idea.
over on my birthday.
It's a really
really good.
It's a wild ass
Season of the
idea.
Witch,
Yeah.
guys.
She determines, like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of
And we see
that
her final
energy that
form.
we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your time.
10 out of 10. Still smash.
What does that mean for the characters and the player to kind of like be like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We want to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Deck of Whispers, okay.
this magical deck of cards that creates amazing synergies with your build-craft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then choose these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leads into the build crafting.
What?
You actually
Build
are getting
crafting?
cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
Yeah.
I'm such a sucker for deck building.
Who
Like
hasn't
being
had
able to like, bring
Buildcraft?
that element into Destiny gameplay has just been like, oh, chess
Yeah, oh,
it's really
super
fun.
So we've got 2 brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random
I don't know about that,
you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Savathun's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun. The Altar of Summonings activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As
they're
you're
both
going through this
3-player.
activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled,
Is that
you'll get
Plenty?
progressively more rewards, and then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
Look at those fucking weapons.
We really wanted to make sure that there was a home for any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content that the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Okay.
Deadman Tail is going to be craftable. Also, with those exotic missions, the red borders tied to
Season of
that
Witch, we have
season
a
are going to
brand
be
new
dropping.
Vex,
So,
lo-fi PvP
which
map
is
coming.
very
It's really
exciting for a lot of
exciting. It's
people.
got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences.
Yeah, that is actually good.
Focus the combat a little bit
it's
more.
going to help.
With the new Vex network
Huge
map,
way to help
we
the
really
clanmates
wanted to
that
make
didn't
sure
get that
we
stuff
like, hey,
earlier.
you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with.
Yeah.
The
New
flow of the
Vexcalibur?
map is actually built around this like kind of central pillar of the Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch
Damn, this is
game
going to be
mode from
crazy.
the past.
Yeah.
So
The relic mode.
Glass, we've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we got the scythe from Season of the Haunted.
Yeah, so you're gonna be reaping Guardians with that thing. It's a lot more tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in order to push for victory.
Arctic, I need you to get your shit together.
What I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist.
So they reworked the.
Don't talk to me, Doc.
Obviously, there's something
That's
in
cool.
the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit
Oh, here goes
the raid.
Ivy season, there's only one answer.
Oryx.
It's obviously.
That's Crota. Crota.
It ties in with all the hives. Yeah,
There it is,
yeah,
Crota.
It's Crota.
How did they change it though? Because people were 3-man in this. People were soloing Crota by the end of D1. Look at the fucking armor. Look at the armor.
Yo, that was the Age of
Look at the armor.
Shit!
Crota.
Oh, it's the Age of Triumph armor.
2 weeks after that PvP mode dropped, people will be like, bitching that sucks probably, Dub, but that's just the PvP community. They're weird. Okay, that's on the goal.
Watch yourself.
You're fucking weird.
Yo, it's the Age of Triumph armor.
Where's my full screen button at?
That's amazing.
Let's fucking
That's
go.
Age of Triumph armor. Ridiculous.
Jesus Christ. Let's go.
Shape, we really want to rally all Guardians at the end of the Light and Darkness
Okay.
saga. We want to reduce those power barriers as well as catch people up on key story beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players. In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple
Time for that,
to
Tristan.
understand and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that
Grind
are
better,
required
nerds.
by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any
Hold on.
dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level.
Yo, that's gonna
The
be a
person
huge
with the
help for those
highest
low-level
power in
guardians
your
that we
fire
got.
team is actually going to
Yeah, we can
bring
literally
all the
backpack 'em.
others close to their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other guardian to
Does that
join
say
you
2000?
in this high-level content.
When it's combined with Fire Team Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before, and have that same experience. That's all regardless of the power level of you and the rest of the people in your fire team.
Fire Team Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23,
Oh,
aimed at
fuck.
helping connect and find
This is
other
Season
people
23
to
though.
complete the best and most aspirational
these
content
Fire Team
in
Finder things
Destiny.
never
We
work
have
well.
a tag system that allows players to be able to say, well, this is my play style. I'm
Oh,
really
hey, I got my
chill,
drop.
I'm
Did you?
anti-sweat. I'm just really here to have
I
fun
just
with
did. It
me.
just popped up. Claimed.
Exactly.
Tags really allows players to show a little bit more personality,
claim.
show a little bit more about what they're about. I think what's really great about it is with this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion tags.
As an example, one of the inclusion
They're coming like
tags that we have
notifications,
are
or
It's just in
online
the
players.
just
Twitch
popped up
chat.
in my
Inclusion
chat.
tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer to the people that they're playing with.
If there's not a
once
silly bitch
listing
tag,
goes
I'm not
live,
into it.
Players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while
I
their
feel-
listing actually fills
I
up.
I feel
As a gamer
attacked.
who's
I sit and
typically
stare at the
more
screen a
solo,
lot.
I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection. The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went
I
back
like
to
that.
previous expansions and pulled
I like
out
the
missions
inclusion
that
thing.
we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story. We are going to have a mission for Forsaken, mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission
Back to work.
for
Later, Doughboy.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions,
I know, boy.
like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign.
Oh, boy, have my
You're
babies.
also going to get additional
Doughboy, have my babies.
pieces of narrative for you to like identify, like, hey, this is why
You can have their babies. You ain't having
this
mine.
happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cade's Last Stand from Forsaken.
So they're bringing in like repeatable missions.
Doughboy.
Yeah, certain missions.
Certain missions.
Just the right time
Yeah.
to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump
Maybe
right
one
in
day.
and
There's hope.
find
There's
people to
hope for
play
me
with
having
and
babies with
enjoy this
Doughboy.
content
Nice.
regardless of their power level.
That's really cool.
Later, buddy.
We're reaching the end of this 10-year journey. What comes next?
The episodes. And the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so
Larger
the first 3
episodes.
episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the final shape.
Okay.
And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the final shape.
So
I
no
think what's
more
really
seasons.
the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure.
I don't hate
The
it.
acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifact mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming on the
Interesting.
portal, new story moments.
Okay,
And every
okay.
single one of these acts, we're actually providing
New
more
exotic
cinematic
missions.
styled experiences throughout the final shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes provides this awesome foundation for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the final shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
So I'm not gonna beat the campaign in like a day.
What makes a guardian a guardian? Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. We know that we were chosen for a reason.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all takes an effect on like campaigns and stuff, or if they're like doing away with campaigns entirely.
Yeah.
Like, what's the? There's a lot of questions from all that, of course.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan. Every Warlock. Every Hunter.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice leads to death.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Reveal the third darkness subclass. Fucking cowards.
Oh yeah, they didn't. They revealed new supers, but yeah, they didn't. No subclass.
There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me. You've heard the stories of the Traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity.
There's things that go bump in the night. We are the things that bump back.
This time, there is no escape.
Woo! Chills. Literal fucking chills.
It's going to be an exciting year for Guardians. We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse.
Joe Blackburn, I hate your shoes.
Your legend in this upcoming year.
Yeah, there's Sony shoes.
We're gonna be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike
Hashtag
anything
Xbox Live.
we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're gonna continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians, with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga. These first episodes are just the beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch, with a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world. Then, next week, a brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
The armor.
World, as we learn more about the final shape and how
I know.
to stop it.
Dude, that dope armor, the weapons from Crota are fantastic too.
The one thing that that I wish they didn't do was like what they did on YouTube is like I was able to go back and like when it ended I can go back and slide and be like, yo, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like we're gonna do that, but it's gonna it's gonna take an extra.
It is on YouTube.
Is it? I'm just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I started Stream Off, I was on YouTube, and then Austin reminded me Twitch, and I'm like, oh yeah, so I went to Twitch.
I'm pretty sure I can go back.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch it back on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about all of this.
It's protabulous.
I don't.
That's right, Bobby.
Be taken.
I love that.
I'm gonna be taken.
Although I have to laugh with that tweet you shared the other day about like the Reddit being like, please don't make me do it again.
Oh yeah,
fucking
please
Crota.
don't make me kill
Not kill her again. Hey, here it is.
Collector's edition reveal.
It's fucking Crota.
Edition.
Hold on, what comes with the collector's edition? Listen, Bungie, I buy this fucking season pass 3 times. It better be banging.
When we create a collector's edition, we try and recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy.
I might actually buy the
outside of
collector's
game.
edition this time
So
around.
this year we're doing the Destiny 20. We really tried to work
Just might
hard
do
at
it.
thinking about 10 years of Destiny and how best to
I have to pee.
encapsulate that experience.
I might come back to streaming this season.
Since day one, like I think having it be the tower
God, I gotta
is
pee.
super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing Destiny all the way to now.
That's neat.
The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you're a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then there are actual figures of the Vanguard mentors that accompany
Oh,
that
that's neat.
architectural model.
I kind of like this tower.
There's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
It looks like a
Gonna
PS5
be some
tower.
fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. So we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, lights, just sort of make this experience as a whole really special. It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
Except what do I do with those stupid little
Interesting.
things? Because like they're too small to go on the tower.
They might be involved in, you know, maybe some little, I don't know, they're talking about all this shit. Who knows? Who knows what those little things could do with the rest of it?
Not exactly impressed by that.
Pre-order now.
Oh, then there's gonna be a post show. But can I move my ship? Oh no. Yeah, that's. Yeah, Nikki said that costs extra. Yeah.
Can I move my ship?
Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, just the big tower thing, and I don't know. Wasn't exactly impressed by that. Yo, this season looks like absolute fire.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I'm excited for the new season, but I am not holding it in any kind of high excitement with how last season went. I think last season was kind of meh. I think we're gonna look back on it and go, you know, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great either. But as far as this season goes, I'm gonna wait till we play it out. We like, you know, suss it out a little bit. We see what's involved. We see what's coming out. Get into it a lot, and then I'll kind of make my decision on whether I'm excited for this or not. I'm excited for it, but I'm not saying it's gonna be anything incredible just yet.
There's
Not
no
there.
6-man activity, which is interesting. It's 2 3-man activities. The one sounded really cool. It sounded like there's a bunch of secrets in it.
Yeah.
Because like it said you could be in there for 20 minutes or 2 hours.
Oh,
so it seems like there's going to be things to discover.
The post show's getting ready.
More fishing gameplay? They probably retired fishing.
Fishing was part of Season of the Deep.
I don't know, because the triumphs are still there, so you can probably still fish, but it's probably meaningless outside of getting those triumphs done. I'll
This
still go
season
fish.
felt like a preview of coming attractions. This season was definitely like a setup season.
Yeah.
This season was definitely just giving you more look into things to come. Yeah.
I'm not looking for the YouTube video already to start talking about shit.
It's right there. I'm looking at it.
I mean, they got the post show up now.
The post show's getting ready to start.
Top left.
I'm right here.
Oh, that's just the
Yeah, that's
trailer
the reveal
for
trail.
Final Shape.
Yeah. We're not worried about that. We want the whole ass video.
You'd have to like pull up the live stream and then just rewind it because like technically it's still going on.
There it is.
Go back to the post show. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
It's starting soon.
There's well, we're gonna be talking for like we're gonna be talking for like an hour before we actually start playing. There's so much to talk about.
Well, no, it's yeah, but I mean like the new season starts in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Not worried about it. By the way.
If everything like fires up immediately.
Oh yeah, we're gonna the servers are gonna be throttled for a little bit.
I guarantee there'll be like a queue thing happening.
We're gonna be throttled.
We're not gonna worry about the post show, or are we?
I'm gonna pull a dog and I gotta go for a piss.
We're watching it. The post show's pulled up.
Yep.
I mean, they're setting up for the
streamception.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Chair stream.
Chair hype.
Chair stream. Yeah. They're setting up for the post show. Chair stream.
Yo, what's all chats? I'm here, but I'm not here because I'm at work. Yo, lady, no worries. Let's see what's going on in the Walker chat, or Ground Walker chat. All right, I'm gonna take all chats here for a second because they just went to chair type and you guys can all hear me. What's everybody thinking so far? What is everyone thinking of the showcase? Groot armor. Let's see. We're gonna catch up on Ground's. Little Nikki, what's going on? Boo! I want Coda armor now. No. Friday, Nikki, you'll be able to start unlocking that shit. It's Groot. Awesome. It's
Right, I'm
Groot
back.
armor. Yes. All right. I took control of all chats for a second.
Oh, that's fine.
That's why we did it this way.
It's cool because I know we're doing the multi-stream thing right now, but what's neat is Kroos actually let me in on what he used. Do you remember last when they did like Lightfall? He had like Bop and Atlas cams on his thing.
Yeah, the guest star thing. Me and Grounders.
It's not guest star.
No, what is that then? What is what they use?
It's not guest star. I asked him. I was curious. So he says no. It's Ninja Video or Video Ninja or something. So I looked into it. So there's no way I was gonna try and run that shit with the PC and the live stream within the stream. I mean, I was grasping at straws. I'm still grasping at straws. So, but when I do get my PC built and stuff, I'm gonna look into it a little further and see if it's something we can do for things like this moving forward.
Welcome to the post-show stream.
Get y'all cams both up on my thing. Here we go.
Destiny2 player and content creator. I'm excited to be here live with Bungie. We're gonna have two segments for you today. A little later in the show, I'll be playing through the brand new Season of the Witch content with my good friend Pika Peach. Right now, let's sit down with Bungie developers to talk more about what we just saw and what's next for the future of Destiny 2. Pika, over to you.
Oh, and Pika Peach.
Thank you so much, Taylor. My name is Pika, and I'm also a content creator and Destiny 2 fan.
I'm Doc Nips. I'm also a content creator.
Taylor and I playing together in some sort of challenge in game. I'm beyond honored to be sitting down with everyone here today. So let's do some more introductions.
Thank you, Pika. It's great to have you here. Hi, my name is Cosmo. I'm the lead community role here at Bungie, and my role is supporting our amazing community team and all the great work they do, helping prepare weekly check-ins and sending info out to our players. I'm going to be teaming up with Pika today, and we're going to be asking some of these guys some questions and go over some of the things that we didn't get to cover in the showcase. So, yeah, Dan?
Yeah, thanks. I'm Dan McAuliffe. I'm the general manager for Destiny 2. And that mostly means that I get to support all the amazing talent that makes this game. So thanks for sitting down with us today.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
I'm Joe. I'm the game director on Destiny 2. And actually, while Taylor and Liz were doing the intro, I was hiding behind a pillar for the last 10 seconds. So y'all can like roll back the VOD and see if I did a good job or not.
The VOD.
Awesome. So let's get into some questions. As a player, what are you guys most hyped about regarding the final shape and beyond? Anything specific?
He looks so much better without that goddamn mustache.
I'm really excited about the story. I mean, this is going to be
that mustache looks
conclusion to the
terrible.
Light and Darkness saga. Like, players are finally going to get to go into the Traveler, confront the Witness. Like, this.
Get that fucking caterpillar off your face. Holy shit.
Really excited to get to watch everybody.
Did you guys see the new Trials armor? I just put it in the Discord.
Can we make it live
Destiny
right
chat.
now?
Oh,
I don't know. I tried. Anyway.
Looking now, because you know me.
I mean,
I'm gonna be playing some trials because I need that Titan armor.
Yeah, it looks mid.
We have this ability.
The hunter looks like a bird.
Do you mean I have friends to play trials with?
And like,
Chat, did you hear that?
No. Yeah, we're gonna do one day, get the armor, and then never go back.
Like, I think they're
gonna transmog
play
it.
in all parts of the game.
Oh my god.
CDs in the campaign, obviously, between the CDs and PvP, and they really feel like that
Is
is
the Warlock
some
a
sort of
dragon?
pinnacle achievement of our Guardian's journey in a lot of
Yes,
ways.
it is.
Just really
The
excited.
Warlock is a fucking dragon. Let's go.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's
The Titan. The
maybe
Titan's really cool.
surprising.
It
Titan
actually
looks like a
impresses
bear.
It's like a bear almost.
No,
isn't
like
it?
Bear, dude.
They make a lot of
Yeah.
And then the hunter's the hunter's a bird.
I don't know what the.
Why are we excited about the weapons this time? I think the team sort of really looked
It's a bird.
what's core to Destiny, right? Like, what's
Trials
really
armor
important?
looks
Hey,
absolutely
Destiny's at its best
incredible.
when you're getting a bunch of new weapons.
I'm only
and
one
those
piece shy
weapons
of having
are
the
so
rest of the other
exciting
pieces
that
too.
They are making it onto your character right away. They're like changing the way you play. So
Just so everybody
this is
in chat
not
knows what we're
just
talking about.
exotics,
Oh,
right?
I
It's
pulled
not
it
just
up.
like I think it was alluded to, like, what if Golden
Oh
got
yeah,
a
pull it
sniper
up for
rifle?
them because I can't do
Pretty cool
that.
sniper rifle.
And if you're in my chat, make sure you
I
got the
think it's
multi-stream
also
queued
talked
up.
about
You can
these
see all the
new,
chats, you
you
can
know,
see all the
weapons
videos. Groundwalker
so-
Darkness. We'll be doing this all day
What's a
long.
support
You
auto
can see the
rifle?
trials
We've
armor
made
up now.
Guns that heal before. We've made exotics that do it. Well, if we do it in a
Oh
legendary,
shit, now it's over here.
what needs to be different about it so
Gotta
we
get
can
bigger.
make this thing that feels as useful
No, I
to a
don't want
fire
that.
team
Why?
as someone bringing
Just
Galahorn?
get
It
bigger.
feels as
Let me
useful
get
as
bigger.
someone, you know, bringing divinity, right? And we know that's the
Control
bar
plus.
that we have to hit. So we're looking at a bunch of different things and saying,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna make these guns. and
Fucking
we're gonna make
Nikki
them
out here
matter,
saying
right?
it's
We're gonna-
mid.
we're
Get
gonna
outta
go out
here.
And you're gonna get awesome stuff on.
Dude, that bear
you know,
armor
the
looks
Pale
awesome.
Heart.
That's
I think
some
we showed a
cool
little
armor.
bit
I
of
like
it.
that.
There's like these sweet.
Right?
They look like a deck of cards. If you go back and watch
It's
the
not mid,
footage,
Nikki. Shut up. Have you seen her, Nikki?
there's a bunch of awesome stuff.
You don't
doing
get
the weapons
you don't get
and
to
so
judge anyone.
we're really
Nikki,
trying to hit
you
that
don't
core,
get to
like,
judge this.
loot game, right? Like the loot should be awesome.
Nikki, you're mid.
Absolutely.
Less than mid.
Yeah, well, me too.
Mid
so Speaking
minus.
of the Pale Heart, the reveal, it was said in the reveal that the Pale Heart.
Val's excited for the new supers. Makes me want to spend time on Warlock and Titan.
I can't wait to throw a gigantic axe at people, and then other people can also pick up my axe.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna ask so many questions.
That's gonna be cool.
That hunter one looks wild.
Are the supers coming with? I think the supers are coming with the final shape.
With final
right?
shape, yeah.
So
yes, final shape.
Classic Destiny.
Yeah, they're with final shape.
Is a loop, right? They're these big public areas. They're all connected in a circle, and then from those areas, there's little offshoots.
Yeah, I like the look of this Pale Heart area.
It looks
Like
so
how it's like
cool.
all these
didn't
different.
make sense for going inside the travel.
It's like there's
For
different
one,
hemispheres
because
to
the
it.
travel
Like
is huge. When we talk about the Pale Heart, we're saying, you know,
Oh,
like,
that's what they're talking about right now.
what if
Did
you
they
were an
say
alien, you
did they
landed
say
on Earth,
Pale Heart
and the only
enough
part of Earth you
during
saw
that
was, like,
part?
No,
a parking
they're
lot
still
in
talking about the
Montana.
Pale Heart.
You were like, oh,
Pale Heart, Pale Heart, Pale Heart.
Hashtag Pale Heart.
So we're like, okay, so we're going to show you a really small slice of what is inside the Traveler. And then we said, it needs to feel like you're going somewhere important. It's a vast, unknowable place. Okay, well, on one end, we've got the portal. And on the other end, we've got the witness that's built this giant monolith. And
Am I actually
every
ahead of
single
ground?
area
What
that
the hell?
we've built is built in a consecutive line from one to the other. So you travel through these things, and you can look back at once for. And if you need to go to the next part,
The fuck was that?
Yo,
Simply
It's really focused.
Rickson coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Welcome in, buddy. We are covering the Destiny 2 showcase right now. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna be doing the
sounds insane.
day one stuff. We're gonna be talking about Destiny all goddamn day.
During the showcase,
Yo,
it was also
appreciate the
mentioned that
subs.
completing the campaign
all day long.
destination, and then it almost like
That's
reacts
awesome.
as we
Congrats,
progress.
buddy.
Is that kind of what you're
Gifted
hinting
subs to
at,
Docs
or-
channel. Let's go.
Yeah, so I think two things we want people really to come away with thinking when they think about. One, this is a bit different.
Are you watching
in
the
way that you
showcase? The showcase
experience
simply?
the Pale Heart right away. So normally you might land
You
on
are,
the
'cause you're watching my
throne
channel,
world,
and
you
I'm
do a
covering it.
mission, and then you're out with your
Hashtag Pale Heart.
Hashtag Pale Heart.
Doing the missions if you want to.
I'm gonna rewatch the.
They say it as you said, like.
You got
Yeah, one more time. I said.
Look, we're gonna play it back on YouTube, and we're gonna take a shot every time they say Pale Heart.
We've got to stay focused on this thing. When you get to the end of that day one,
That'll be tonight's shenanigans.
everyone can sort of like.
It's the Pale Heart drinking game.
Collectively take a breath, collect themselves, and then you just this realization like, oh, we're like inside the Traveler, right? Like we should probably go see what that's about. And so the whole destination unlocks for you. And there's a lot of things that are
We're inside the
different
Traveler.
about
That
the
doesn't sound
Pale Heart
dirty
than
at
other
all.
destinations.
Gonna
I think we're gonna
penetrate the
save
Traveler.
some of those juicy tidbits for what's different about this destination. And
Hashtag Paleheart. Hashtag penetrate the Traveler.
But yeah, it's a
Hashtag
pretty
I feel
different
dirty now.
experience than even what you might expect in somewhere like the Dreaming City.
And for real, like we do want to save some of these juicy tidbits, not just because it's fun, but because like, I mean, the Traveler's just been this inscrutable godlike sphere that people have wanted to know more about for so long. And like, this is their opportunity to experience some of that mystery. And I'm excited to see how that plays out.
Well, it's alive, right? So. what can
Cairo,
we
Second
really
Lab, Archie Graven, Doughboy, Christical. Enjoy those gifted subs.
New
Appreciate you.
exotic armor this season.
It's gonna be fucking lit.
It's shaped off of who's there, right? And so who's been there?
So cool.
The Witness, right? The Witness messing stuff up. Yeah, chilling right there. We're trying to knock on the door. We don't know how to get inside. And we're gonna make it eventually.
New exotic armor I just posted in the
Got this
Discord.
both really
Damn, dude,
unique
chill. We're gonna talk
aspect
about
to it,
all
and
this in a
bunch of the
second.
geo looks like stuff that we've never
Sorry,
seen
I'm
before.
sorry,
A bunch of these
seeing things
places
like,
feel like, this heaven on one side, hell maybe in the middle, crazy Destiny surrealness at the end. And then there are these accents of like, God, I'm at like a
The moth
crazy
keeper, the moth rap,
heavenly
moth
beach,
keeper
and there's
raps.
this giant ghost carved into a mountain, or you see the D1 tower erecting out of this. And so, we're really excited to sort of give people this like distilled Destiny experience that still feels really
Poor choice of words there, buddy. Erecting out of this, really.
So Dan,
we've got feedback from players.
What do you think? You can't say erecting on the internet. What's the matter with you?
The Witness and the Veil.
The tower erecting out of it. Like, come on.
Come on.
Any gamer with the right damn mind is gonna fucking think dirty there.
How are we taking this feedback
let's
and
be honest.
making this the epic conclusion? That
And if they're not saying it, they're at least thinking it.
They're thinking it.
No, I mean, this is the sort of fun of the challenge for this, right? Because the Light and Darkness saga has been such a focal through line for really most of Destiny's existence, right? Like it is this epic story. Joe was just talking about, some of that sort of culmination of experience inside the Pale Heart. And so this is a spot where we have to really land that culmination in a satisfying way, right? Like there is a confrontation that's been happening. There's a story that's been being told. This part of the Destiny world, we have to end really well, and the players deserve that, and the story deserves that. And so there's some things we're doing to account for that. But in addition,
heard something, but I didn't
we
hear
have
all
to
of
set
it.
up the next set of stories. We're going to talk probably more about episodes in a bit, but like starting after the final shape with the new episodes framework that we're rolling out, we're going to tell all different stories, and we'll learn more about the world of Destiny moving forward. So that's the unique challenge that we are taking very seriously, and to accommodate that, we've done more, I think, on the narrative side of the fence than we've even done in the past. More significant writers' rooms. We brought in more folks from even other parts of the studio to really kind of consult on this and make sure that, all of our fans who probably know the Destiny lore better than I do are getting the pieces and answers to the questions that they want answered. Unless we want to say
Is that
some
the
of those
narrative
questions
lead
for
that
future
just
stories
said that the
we're gonna
community
tell.
probably knows more about the lore than he does?
No, that's
there's
the general
more to it
manager.
that you and the team have been doing as well. If you want.
Like that's the top dog.
This is the general manager. Yeah, general manager. Could you imagine?
That sounds good.
Fucking Cross is up to like 32,000 people too. It's crazy.
One of the things that we knew that was going to be challenging about this is we're telling the climax of the story.
That's
We
like
know that, hey, when you get in the final
day one
shape,
raid levels there.
moments,
That's
we want you to
nuts.
feel like, okay, Bungie delivered on this promise, delivered on this promise of becoming legend, delivered on really putting a bow on the Traveler and Pyramid story. The thing that was
Just so
also
everyone knows,
important
this is
for
what the
us
multi-stream looks like. You can see
we're gonna,
all of us.
confront the Witness, the biggest bad in Destiny.
So much streamception.
I think you have to confront the Witness in the raid, right? Like a version of Destiny's chronological history where the Witness was tough. Not quite as tough as Valka-Or. Right? Like, it's probably not a thing that our players are going to be super happy about. Not a thing I'm going to be happy about. And so what we really think is this day one experience is sort of like the penultimate episode, or the right before the season finale of your favorite TV show, and it really sets the stage for, hey, this is exactly what's going on in the world of Destiny. The stakes have never been higher. You go through a pretty epic journey, and then we say, okay, now we have.
Yeah, he's doing the over delivering thing.
He had to. They had to.
Taken King. If some of our people remember that moment in the Taken King, we delivered.
I know, but like you gotta under promise and then over deliver.
Players,
You can't go and say all this stuff and then
like 20%, there was this
pray
other
that it's
thing that they
holding
could
up
do,
to what
have
you're
another
saying.
experience with Oryx.
Right.
And so for this one, we say, hey,
not a smart business
everyone to
decision.
go,
Being
really
a business
set up
owner?
what's happening in the final shape. And then for everyone,
I mean, they're a multi-million-dollar
we're not gonna
company.
get into that, right? You should all wait for the raid.
This is valid.
And we're gonna like.
I think they're doing
help
something
make
right.
sure everyone is brought along for the end of this.
Dog,
raid.
leave me alone.
It takes a lot of our learnings from both really classic experiences like Crota and Oryx, and sort of infuses them with what we've been doing with things like Savathun and Callus, and like taking all that lessons and saying, okay, we think we can do this the right way.
Yeah, and also just for something like this, when you complete the circle of this story that we've been telling, we want to make sure that we're paying homage to the things of the past, and we're talking through just so many of the things that have made this story what it is, but also telling it in a way where if you're coming into the final shape as your first experience, you can enjoy the missions, you can enjoy the campaign, you can understand what is happening.
Right.
But there's just a lot more if you have almost a decade's worth of Destiny play knowledge that you can look at.
So it kind of sounds like that means I have to play the raid to get the full story?
No. Now, while we're really excited about something like Fireteam Finder coming in and making it easier for anyone to get into the raid and experience those beats, yeah, I think the different part from our strategy startup as in the past was we said, hey, there's something more for those who raid. There is a piece of the story, right, that is told in the raid. There's a piece that's essential. But it is definitely not going to be a moment where only raiders get to see the end of Light and Darkness Saga.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Just the new season starts like now.
Carefully skirt around 1,000 plot points here. So, we showed a glimpse of the new enemy, the Subjugators. Are they going to be as terrifying as the Tormentors? Like, what sets them apart from previous enemies?
Ooh, Blam Dark.
Subjugators.
We were running through some questions yesterday, just like this. Spoiler alert: we do practice a little bit. Like we do think about this.
One moment. Due to increased traffic, login services are currently being throttled. Throttle me,
I'm
Bungie.
not gonna do that today on stream.
Who scolded you?
Do it. It could have been anyone. It could have been anyone that scolded.
Okay.
And so I've been playing a lot of Final Shape recently, probably surprising to no one. Subjugators are very different than Tormentors. Tormentors are sort of like this Kool-Aid man that busts through the wall.
This man just referred to Tormentors as the Kool-Aid man.
Right? Oh, okay. And Subjugators for us, they come out in these moments where you feel like you have a battlefield full of enemies, and then you hear the pyramid screech sound.
There's a sound.
And the Subjugator beams in, and it's like the ultimate sort of backfield.
First time, Tristan? This is a new season launch.
Like
it's always like this.
Everyone around little pyramid buddies. Like you've been shot in PvP with an Arc Soul. Like imagine 10 taken Scions and suddenly what if you all had little
Exactly.
Thank
Big ol' update.
Right? So there's still these moments where you're like, you might want to just hold on to your super. You might want to hold on to some heavy ammo when you're playing through the campaign, just in case this busts through. I think one other thing that we've really learned from
just in case they go
Tormentors
busting
and
through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
is started building these sort of like captain units, things that feel scary.
Tell him, be like, look, just prepare the write-up. I'm not coming in on that day. Whether I get the time off or not, I'm not coming in.
And in Lightfall to make sure, hey, we don't want to overuse these. We don't want this to become a thing where you get a bounty and it's like, kill 20 light
Tell him it's your responsibility to staff the site.
And I
Just
think
hit him with that.
we're striking an even better balance now that we have a
Nurse is fighting with David again.
These captains where it feels like, hey, I'm getting
there's
this
a vein
really
in your
meaty
neck. I
sandbox.
don't know if you're aware, but as soon as you turn and start shouting, this vein looked like it was gonna pop out.
Strike and mission. So, bring the team has been taking as we continue to make these things.
Just straight up tell him, be like, look, it's my responsibility to cover a shift. It's your responsibility to cover the site. You've been short-staffed for way too fucking long. Do better.
I want that moment of and insert obscenity.
Can they
here,
stop doing the
but like And the Subjugator absolutely delivers that in the same way that I felt from the Tormentor, and the same way I definitely felt the first time I saw the Light Hive. But it's just, to Joe's point, it's a very different way, right?
As the PvP guy of our clan, I kind of
terrified and worried
wear my
for myself and my
PvP
fire
shirt
team
today.
for different reasons.
Right.
I wore a random
with different tactics. And you have
Destiny
to-
shirt
you
that
have
we
to
got from like
approach
our
them a very different
Destiny
way. So I
crates.
think it feels very good to me, at least as a player.
Why am I already nervous?
It's a shirt that I stole from Nurse.
Because whatever he just described, what you were picturing, is probably lighter. Than what's
I want to get that. I know they were doing the charity thing, but the shirt for the Maui
I'm
stuff.
picturing some, okay.
Yeah,
you get the emblem with it too. I want
this
to
is
get
for
that
you,
shirt so
favorite,
bad.
Or everyone's, not yours. Everyone's.
I've seen that.
And the
favorite
bonus that
hunter,
the money's going
Cade
to
Six,
the
seemingly
Maui
back
stuff.
from the dead. Can we get a little bit of the story on that?
I mean, I'll happily take this one because I love talking about Cade Six. I mean, here's the reality. We've been talking about this all coming full circle, and Joe was talking about the campaign as mission. You have a mission. There's a thing that has to happen, and like both as players and developers, it was just hard to picture finishing this fight without Cade Six, right? And so we brought Cade Six back, and you're gonna get less details than you want, but Cade Six is back for this fight, and like, it was super important to us as you go through.
Red, give us all the details. We want to know anything about Cade.
He's back. That's it. That's all you need to know.
And I think the most critical part of that is it's Cade Six with Nathan Fillion, and
I need more details.
Like Joe and I were talking about this yesterday, and I think Joe said it really well, which is
As much as I'm
like,
a
when you're playing
Warlock
through the
guy,
builds as
Cade
you're
Six is
going
one of my
through,
favorite characters.
At the moment Nathan's
is
line
it
started
partially
actually coming
because
through,
Nathan
recorded,
Fillion being
man, it just
Canadian
hits
and
different,
it's Nathan
right? Like, it
Fillion?
just felt,
Yes. But
it
who
just
cares?
changes the dynamic for me as far
Cade
as
is
like,
still
what I
one of
feel
my
about what's
favorite
going through,
characters.
the sort of complexities of the story.
Yeah, he's alright.
But the part that's important, I think, to know is that like this is Cade. Cade
You know that Cade guy, he's alright.
He is your guide through the
One of my
battle
cats
part.
is about to lose one of their 9 lives, and they're only
that we're not
kids.
gonna talk about just yet.
Fucking
'Cause I
my
want
guinea
players
pigs.
to experience it, but yeah, anything.
Oh, he doesn't know.
That's exciting.
No,
It's just in. Cade is a cat. Confirmed.
Cade is a cat.
We were like, what's the final shape? How are we going to do this? What's the important? We really wanted to make sure that this experience felt like the most distilled version of Destiny. Like it's Destiny dialed up to 11. It is the like
this is not a
Destiny
team effort
extract
anymore.
that if you
This
were
is
baking
I'm
with
out
you
of
only
it.
a few
I'm
drops.
tired of this shit. I'm taking it all.
And for us, we knew, hey, we've been planning this narrative roadmap out for a long time. We were like, okay, we know we need to make.
What's up, Ramen? You're not new to Twitch, you liar.
But I think it was really.
Again, mods, no shoutouts right now.
To come in.
Not till like
these missions.
We're done this. We're actually in game. Then we can drop all the shoutouts we need to. But Ramen is the it's the showcase, buddy.
Everyone's favorite hunter. I mean, Eris Morn might
How
have
you doing, homie?
about that, but yeah, it really starts to be like.
We're gonna break it all down shortly.
We got so much to talk about.
I'm now picturing Destiny Extract on the Bungie store.
So much to talk
I don't know what it's for,
I
but
think you got something here, actually. You could bottle this.
Yeah. Not sure what it smells like.
Destiny Extra. It smells like my game chair.
I don't even want to speculate.
Just stop.
So we've been talking about final shape.
What it
Let's talk about
smells like.
episodes.
It smells like my
We've seen some
chair.
feedback from the
Weirdest
players,
fucking
that the
thing.
season model has gotten a bit predictable at times, and we just saw in the showcase our content cadence is getting refreshed with this episode model. Can you talk us through what episodes are?
16 gigs for 16 minutes.
Sure, yeah,
That's doable.
So, I mean, let's start with sort of what episodes are at their core, right? I think the easiest way to think about episodes is the natural evolution of the seasonal model.
Hey, PC fans,
the seasonal model.
keep it down there.
I think we've run seasons for the better part of 3 years
Thank
at
you.
this point, and
Yeah,
it
it
has
sounds
allowed
like
us
a
to
fucking
deliver,
jet plane taking off. man.
really quality experiences at a 3-month, very fast cadence. Really move the story forward. I think we've told some great
Well,
stories.
it's the cooling
Introducing
unit
new
for
activity
the
and techniques
hamsters
to
in the
move
wheel. If I don't cool them down, they might just die and the PC will die with them.
To be honest with ourselves.
So I gotta keep the hamsters air conditioned, all right?
Consistency to do that, right? Like we wanted to deliver it quality. We wanted to deliver it on
Hey.
time, all the time.
They're
to the
working hard
player.
enough.
But
They don't need that much
made
air. Come
the
on now.
experience somewhat repetitive.
Simmer down, fans.
Like almost sort of by design in a certain way, which is now I think stretched out to the end of its utility. So episodes.
I think that's one thing I am excited about with respect to
So there are 3 episodes a year.
getting the
First
new
one
PC
will
is
start
that
alongside the
you
final
have
shape,
control over the
Flex
fans
will
and the
start a
control,
little bit
like
after.
the.
We can touch on that in a sec. But
They're
these
smart
3
in a
episodes
sense
are
by
split into
knowing the
3
temps and
acts
stuff
each.
that when they need to be active and not.
This
Like,
means
I'm
Okay,
two
we
excited
got
for
a-
that.
One,
we got a Destiny
that now what you're
update.
really looking at is 9 beats a
Can
year.
I
that are
steal
6
your
beats apart, 6
Wi-Fi?
weeks apart. And each of these beats gives us an opportunity to materially change.
Oh, it's like Act 1, 2, and 3 within each
introduce new story,
episode.
introduce new weapons, new perks.
Oh, so there's acts
activities
inside of the
and
episodes.
It doesn't have to be so formulaic. So it allows us to do what I think Destiny does really well, which is get a little weird at times. It allows us to throw. I have some really bad baseball metaphors I'm not going to use, but like throw some curveballs into.
You just said you weren't going to use the baseball metaphor.
The bad one.
Okay,
That's a good one. I get really deep with this metaphor, and it's going to be interesting to about 4 people, so we're not going to do that. But it allows us to react more to what else is going on.
Holy fuck, Tristan! 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Look at content delivery in a way that I think.
I'm thankful for my Wi-Fi at least. It's just my PC that's causing all these fuck ups.
6 weeks, the 6 weeks in between major beats. I think
what do you expect from a PC from 2010? As Sarukage said, it's fucking necromancy over here.
How it fits.
These necromancy is useful.
The Wi-Fi is great. I don't have any complaints about that.
To introduce different things.
We got some patch notes as well to go over
in a couple of places because
there's
not everything has to be there all at once, right at the top.
Are servers open? Are people starting to queue up, or what's?
I'm doing the update right now.
I think a new and pretty interesting way.
Updating.
Yeah, I got the update.
I've got. Just really amp up the variety of the types of things that we can bring and
move what's pretty
into the game, which I think is just going to be
all D2 players. Make sure you got the update downloading.
What does that mean for the reward track?
So we're gonna put that over there.
One of the most
Cassie's got 30 minutes for hers to be done.
Start.
Okay.
So for us, again, we've talked a lot. It's pretty important that when the final shape is happening, everyone in the universe is saying.
We're talking a lot about the episodes now, which is cool.
This whole thing.
That's after final shape,
in the Traveler right now. We've got to stay really focused. So we wanted the episodes to be a reaction to what happens when the final shape
logged in and
results,
make sure it's updating and logged off.
And so this means both. We want to tell the seeding story at the same time, and we want, once the first episode kicks off, for it to be in the context of what happens in the final shape.
35% of the way in.
The final shape is the little things are going to be yo, hey, this planet's absolutely in shit because of the final shape. Go fix it.
After the raid. However, right away, we know there are some systems that just need to be online. So the reward track, you're going to be able to get Red Death, log into the game, play it from the past.
Red Death?
I've been using it a lot in
Red Death?
It's a solar weapon. Can I say that?
Red Death is a solar weapon?
Someone from the website was like, I just said it was a solar weapon.
Solar weapon, Red Death is back. But Red Death was not from Destiny 1. No?
That's the bigger version of Crimson.
There's even a few stuff that you're going to be able to get weapon-wise from the episodes.
Yeah.
We have another sub-archetype.
Red Death.
We haven't talked about what sub-archetype that is, but we might see it in
I want there to be a crossbow, which is
this is all episode talk. So
this is after final shape.
Yay, okay, Red Death. This is exciting, but this is
we're excited for both.
This is after final shape. This is
available
at least
right
2
away,
years.
Keeping that meat of that narrative, keeping what's
we got a whole year and a half
of
final shape, and the rest of this season.
We still have this season. We have
everyone on the same page when this kicks off. If you were in episode 1,
2 more seasons to go, plus final shape and all that stuff.
Everyone is saying, okay, we all just saw what happened, right? We were all there for that. And yeah, we were.
And nuts and bolts wise, so episodes, we're still going to run season passes alongside episodes.
Season passes.
And so before, where it was a season pass specific to a season, now it's actually going to
still season passes in the episode
at every act. So you'll have 100 ranks for the first act of each episode, and then 50 additional will be added for each subsequent act. So 200 ranks over the course of an entire
Bring that
episode.
up, Prince has got time off.
And that length actually allows us to add some more stuff to it, right?
Yeah, I think we want to.
So each act is going to have its own season pass. It's seasons with extra steps.
Well, kind of. So each act is the first act is going to have your 100, and then they're saying they're going to add 50 for each additional act.
Okay.
So you get a total of 200 per.
We're going to give everybody
episode
a tiger helmet.
From what it sounds like.
It's like silver and it glows, and I'm like, and Hunters, Titans were they can all wear it. I'm like, maybe we should do that again. Maybe that should be what's on the very end of the pass, where not only is there a unique armor set, but at the end you can be like, hey, and I was there. I did the whole thing right now. I got this awesome helmet, and everyone wears the same thing. So we're excited to be taking a lot of learnings and pushing this.
Yo, what
and
up,
saying,
Moon?
"Okay, I think
Interesting
made a thing
ranking
that
system.
players
Yeah, it's
are gonna
interesting just
be
that
able to
they're
sink their
changing
teeth
up
into and
the
feel
seasonal
rewarded
model
from
a little
and be
bit.
excited about. Yeah.
I like the idea of having
Yeah.
like a unique reward to
It's
an
I like
episode.
the acts
That's really
because
cool.
then it's like you take the
Well,
year, you
answered
cut
the
it into
question about
thirds
two
with the
separate narratives,
episodes,
so-
and then you take those thirds and you cut it into a third for each act.
Artifacts, like the perks, like are players gonna have a different experience
Mhm.
there, or
And they're all
is it
6
gonna be
weeks.
The same kind of like day one, or
yeah.
So day one, you're gonna see something that looks exactly what you expect.
It's going to be a lot easier to cover, though. Just throwing that out there.
We've really been honing in on how to like make each artifact feel different. What's going to happen though is when Act 2 rolls around, some magic space appears at the top of the artifact, and a whole nother row appears. Nice. And so this is not meaning you're going to get less in Act 1. You're going to get the same amount you're used to. But Act 2 brings another row. Whole new ways to modify the game.
Okay.
Another on top of that. So we really want these acts to feel like, hey, it's not just that we're bringing new activity content in. It's not just that we're bringing new narrative content in. We are shaking up the meta. There's new rewards. There's new ways to play.
I like new stuff.
There's new nightfalls in the rotation. Right? All of this is sort of what we're hitting at. It's like, yeah.
So rather than taking stuff away with the reset or whatever, it's just hey, it's not a full reset anymore from what it sounds like. It's an addition.
Yeah, it's like, here, you don't lose this, but you gain
adding
this.
more.
Yeah, it's like it's right around the corner, and then they're in Act 2, and like, oh, Act 3 is weeks away. Yeah. Like, how can we make sure that Destiny always feels like it's changing and evolving? Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll be like really refreshing more often. But can you tell us what happens after the first 3 episodes? What's next with Destiny 2?
Destiny 3.
So the episodes are our new storytelling framework. You're gonna get less information than you want, but they allow us to really move the story.
Of course, we're gonna get less
And so
information.
one of the things that we
That's
want to
just the way it
experiment
goes.
with is, can we make these?
I'm
some of
already
these
on the
episodes
hook,
more
right?
standalone?
You don't gotta
Do they
butter
have
me
to
up
go
anymore.
interconnect? Can you play them in specific orders, things like that? And so,
it's the new season.
After the episode 3, the intention is to continue rolling episodes forward and keep telling different stories and take whatever learnings that we get from the first 3 episodes and start to evolve the framework.
Yeah, and I don't think Dan's gonna.
So here's the curiosity: are they gonna go episode 1, 2, 3? Are they gonna go episode 4, 5, 6 after that then, or are they gonna do a 1, 2, 3 of a new kind of a thing?
We got
no. First, they're gonna do episode 4, 5, and 6, and then they're gonna do episode 1, 2, and 3, and then they're gonna do 7, 8, and 9.
Don't bring fucking Star Wars shit into this. That's not what I'm talking about. This might be space magic, but that's not what I'm talking
Look,
about.
Destiny is just another form of Star Wars.
Star Wars Groundwalker over here.
Episodes like we know there's
apparently
content, and there's
5 minutes to go on my
that we can get that in the player's hand, and those folks still want to make that
No,
content.
first, hey guys, there's increased traffic, so yeah, I'm not in right away.
Well, yeah, that's why I said we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff.
As expected.
we got time to talk about some shit.
Hey, we got some more tread on the tires here, and we're excited to show you where we're driving.
Yeah, and again, to what we were saying before, we think the episode model with the 3-act structure allows
Backwards
more
like Star Wars.
like
Exactly.
flexibility for us to make some of that cool content and
Get
make
it.
some different
Sounds
content.
good.
And I think the team is pretty excited about that too.
So
Get out of here.
Maybe. Who knows?
You gotta find out what happens in the first 3 episodes.
You got a mow, so you're gonna do it while it's finishing. All right, Moonlight, you take care of mowing.
Well, I cracked the code. What are some changes that are coming that will make it easier to get my friends in the game?
There's a ton. I mean, there's a ton.
Just play.
Well, there's so much. They're pandering to
go
all
through
the
some
new lights
specifics,
now.
but,
So
like,
There's literally everything.
finding ways to make it easier for
they
people
are.
to group up and play together and improve that experience was a pretty big focus for the last year and a half and moving forward. I'm thinking with Joe on time because, time's hard, especially in quarantine. But
Can't wait to get the 11th exotic arms for the Warlocks and never use
absolutely,
them.
yeah. But even before we get into the specifics,
they sound
like,
cool.
Disney's just
because
They make-
it's
I still have
fire team, and so being able
Like,
to
just
build
'cause-
a fire
I still
team,
have
being
some
able
exotics to get.
play
Just
the best
because they
content
make
is the sort of
the
overarching
Child of
goal
the
for
Old
what we're
God
trying to
better.
do. And yeah, so we got Fire Team Finder. We got Fire
Doesn't
Team
mean I'm
Power.
gonna use them.
And that's one of those because that's one of those exotics that can make.
So
use
that's
of
the
something
curiosity.
all the time.
Yeah, like I could, the Child of the Old God is already so good.
Which we do like. We do appreciate that.
Right, and now it makes it better.
75%.
22. Oh, we can say Season of the Witch now. Season of the Witch.
That's right.
Season of the Witch talk.
So my curiosity is going to be, what exactly does it do for the void soul?
It's hold on. It's in the.
Where is it going to cater
We're
more
like
towards
taking
PvE or
over that
PvP?
front page and saying,
We'll talk about it in a
this is the
second.
big
Let's get through the
And here's
showcase.
another quest that's important. And so we think
I might.
It's in
important for
the
our new
Destiny
players
Discord.
to
I might actually be hopping off of
content to go see.
Arc Lock.
What are my friends focused on? Can I make sure that's out? This is great for them. It's also great for people that are already playing Destiny. And
Like the arms sound good.
Okay, I finished day one of the final shape.
It makes the child last longer, gain strength
right?
as you defeat targets.
And you can
You can pick them back up and throw them again.
You know,
I'm gonna throw my child at so many people.
Always looking and saying, okay, what's the next pain point for Destiny?
Born to Void.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be very, very.
I think it's going to both be a way
change it.
For
I think it's going to be pretty heavily used in PvP. If that's the case,
about
like
getting their power up and their light up.
child in
but
PvP
also
just
allow,
causes so many issues as it is.
Oh, it's so good.
Friends that haven't played
Imagine
Destiny in a
being,
while,
hey,
and I would
they've
love
moved
to
away
just
from
say
it.
to
I'm
them,
going to pick it up and throw it
hey,
again.
Just get in the game.
I'm gonna throw it at so
Whatever
many people.
guns you have, you're gonna group up with me. We're gonna do the dungeons.
You get a child. You get a child. You all get a fucking child.
And you're gonna be able to enjoy yourself. And there's still this incentive for them, like, okay, well, I'd rather be not 5 under Joe's power and seeing him beat me on the damage tables, right? Like, let's get, let's clear that gap. But for
they're talking about the
a
new
bunch of
fire
people
team
that wanna
system.
come back and play with their friends. I think we're doing
Yeah, the whole
doing a lot here. We're excited
firepower
about Fire Team Finder as well. Like, I
thing
think
is
there's going to be this
interesting.
whole new
Fire
influx
team
of
power level,
Guardians
yeah.
in season
That just-
23.
That splits up our power, like our power squads, and now all of our strong players can go be like, all right, you noobs, come with us.
But what I appreciate about it too is it takes the whole matchmaking into consideration, which is so nice.
Hiding our best content by a bunch of walls.
Because I feel like they've been lacking as far as matchmaking stuff goes. Not just in PvP, but in like all content.
Well, I mean, like I believe that
Like how many times you try to go into a match-made
just that like
PvE thing
experience
and
for
just
Guardians between
absolute
Fire Team Finder and
teammates
Fire
getting
Team Power,
trashed because they're not strong enough.
where you can come into the game and be
So
like, I heard that's the
Yo,
best
hey, look,
content
this
in the
dog
game.
guy, he's at
I wanna
Pinnacle
play it.
Cap. I'm gonna go roll with him for a little bit.
We've actually got to get the upload faster. No worries, Sassy.
Like I feel called out, but in all seriousness, like that's the goal behind all these,
Almost
all these
uploaded.
systems, and I think Joe painted a really
hey,
good picture of
I'm in.
why it's still important for the really top end players to really want to go and.
I got 2 minutes
keep
left on the
themselves as
update.
high-end
I don't know, I
and
got
have
like a
all the
little
weapons,
chunk
all that
left.
stuff, even for that content. But
I'm
give
also
those other
sharing
players
network
the
with,
ability
like,
to
Nurse,
try
'cause
it,
she's
because I
also
think
updating.
that's where Destiny's at its best. In some of those.
And we didn't talk a bunch about this, but we know that Guardian Ranks has done a bunch.
Literally
for new
nobody
players,
is home right now.
this
It's a
year
beautiful
and
thing.
helping them get through and onboard the systems.
That doesn't help the hamsters in the
Wasn't
PC though.
able to
Come on,
solve,
keep it
like-
down there.
Come on, hamsters.
Okay, I understand what a mod is, but who are these people? Who are the Hive? Who is Cade 6? Everyone keeps talking about Cade 6, and so
Things are getting
reflection.
laggy. I'm sorry, hamsters. You're doing great.
Broken.
Keep it up, please.
Any luck getting in? Haven't even tried. I'm still updating.
Getting that experience in game to be able to go look.
Just waiting to
hey,
finish.
I want to go to the
Ground's
timeline.
in.
I want to read a thing.
We're trying. We're almost
watch a
there.
thing.
Ground's in and
Oh,
watching
I can
things without
play
us.
a thing, right? Like it's one thing to hear about Cade. It's another thing to play with Cade.
Right.
And
Hope he's
I think
watching.
that
God, you're supposed to wait for
a
us.
bunch of our new players, it's
Spoilers.
gonna be an exciting way to experience some content.
I have
and I
3
think
of us.
Some of our older players are just
Waiting to
gonna be
finish.
like,
Yeah, we're.
you know what I want to go do today?
A little nostalgia.
I got a
wanna
little.
go- I
Oh,
wanna
I'm
go
ready
hang
to
out with
start.
Cade 6 in a prison.
That's right.
Oh,
I like it. So, can you kind of explain how Fire Team Power works for us?
all right. Fire team power. How does it work?
So there's 2 ways that we're really thinking about power in Final Shape and beyond.
Are you watching the
is what we're
showcase and
calling,
enjoying it?
Power fixed activities. And so this is stuff like free roam destination, the regular strikes queue, the base power of an exotic mission, right? Which we're really excited. Like, we want to build more Seraph shields. We want to build more presages. And so
It was a
bunch of
great way to
this,
get hyped.
we're gonna
Yo,
say,
so
even if you
much.
don't
We're
have a
gonna.
friend, right?
Me and the 2 dudes I'm
Go to
hanging out,
this,
Arctic
bring
Raven and
whatever you
Groundwalker.
want.
We're gonna.
We've adjusted the
As we
difficulty
dive
for it
into
to
the
just
new season,
feel
we're gonna be
good
talking about some of this stuff. We're gonna play back some
We know
videos.
you
We're
wanna go
gonna.
around the destination
We're gonna
and be
find
able to
specific things that we're gonna
one-shot
talk
Drex
about.
with
It's gonna.
We also want the
We're gonna
destination
dive
to
in a
put
little
bit
bit.
of resistance, and if
Yeah.
like,
It's gonna
maybe I
be.
can't be shot by 15
I got my
Drex,
notepad.
and so
10 seconds.
I got notes,
power,
but I got
this is a great,
drawings.
like, base experience.
I don't have all that. I got like.
I do too.
I got-
I've been on it. I've been
So you're gonna
doing my
keep
notes
power
and
up
stuff.
I have one
You
timestamp.
have to equip them, right?
Like.
Right.
Then post
My
that
notes
or say,
actually
I
aren't
don't
that
have
good.
timestamps or anything.
My
but
my notes are actually terrible.
I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm loaded. Let's go.
I'm throttled.
Trials, right? For this, say, okay.
We're gonna be relying on nips and ground for video moving forward after this. But the showcase was live here. It was in shambles and shitty, but
It's a little looks a little choppy, but it's still like it's not like it's got like segments where it chops. So it's not as bad as you think.
This high, right? Like,
Still looks good.
And so
Also, yeah, appreciate that follow.
Say, hey, you feel like you're rewarded and engaged, but you can go into Nightfall and let's say, hey, you've been out across the world doing good deeds. Weren't able to play Destiny for the last 3 months. You come back and say, I like Destiny, but what I really like are dungeons, really like are raids. Okay.
Yeah, there's the increased traffic.
Gucci's fire team.
One moment, please. Due to increased traffic, login services to Destiny2 are currently being throttled. Please stay on the screen until login services stabilize and you are logged in to Destiny2.
Who's the highest power level? And then it's going to take that.
But I want it now.
We're dialing the numbers. I think right now it's 5. It might be 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, okay, everyone in here, 5 below, no matter what. Now, if you're close on that, great. We're going to respect your power. But no matter what guns you have, no matter what armor you have, we're going to say, hey, we're going to take this all up. And so you don't have to worry about, hey, I don't have the
Broken Sheeple, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
That's the guy who just followed me.
Yeah, Broken Sheeple, appreciate the follow.
Dope, sounds like a good stream to watch today. Yo,
welcome into the community.
You can't step in the content at all.
We're
focus on the optimization, not on the requirement.
we're dipping our toe into like the maximum coverage that we can provide as small streamers.
I mean, listen, I put on some armor that can't take resistance mods, and that's a bold choice. But doable, yeah. We will not. So I'm sure we'll see some wacky raid clears that are like, I did it all. In the
load in with a green loadout. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. I think that just opens up some fun things for.
It's like the one kind of like
stream
thing that
channel point redemptions.
So we know there's some
raid with white gear.
Absolutely not. Look, I'm just saying. I tried to do a Master Lost sector with blue gear.
Fair playing field. And so
it didn't work.
Right now it's power enabled, and we have a switch where we're gonna say, hey,
Doc does not recommend that.
I do not recommend going into any master content 45 levels under.
Keep that experience in a good
10 out of 10. Don't recommend.
2, like it is an experience where I've got this friend Shane, and he is a master with Golden Gun, but he plays Destiny off and on. I would love to be able to say, Shane, we're playing Trials this weekend, and I know you haven't played in a while. Please just put the client back on, get inside, and him just be able to go. And I'll have better weapons, I'll have better armor, but he's still gonna pop Golden Gun and get us 2 kills every time. And so I think we do want to still have that, experience.
The power level is going to work.
We just want to make
sure
the
fire team power level is going to work in trials too.
We are walking in carefully and saying, okay, we're going to try this. We're going to
that's going to be interesting.
We're going to find a different solution.
Yeah, and specifically, we're going to we want us to have room to experiment, and so I think
that's great, but at the same time, like I don't think that's the issue with trials right now.
We'll communicate that out, and we'll make sure.
I would love them to be able to deal with cheaters a lot better. There's a lot of other games that deal with cheaters and stuff a lot.
Figure out what to do with that next, and if it doesn't, we'll figure
a lot
out
better than Destiny has.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see if it gets more variety of players into trials and more people who didn't feel like they could do it before give it a go, which would be interesting.
That sounds great. So kind of on that note, the in-game LFG has been an ask for a long time. Can we talk about the Fireteam Finder experience a little bit more?
Yeah.
So this is probably, I'm a big LFG user. Like when someone's like, Joe, we want to raid this time, this day. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing that time, that day. My desired raid experience is that I log in and I say, I have, an hour, I have 2 hours, and I'm like, I want to raid right now. So I'll go to my friends list, and if I don't have friends on to play with, I will go to one of the community-run LFGs. And that's
Could you imagine getting thrown into an LFG with Joe Blackburn?
That do this.
Right.
But for a bunch of players,
oh my God,
they don't understand that exists. They don't have access to this. It can be a pretty big hurdle to just be like, hey, I'm just looking to do the,
I'm so excited. I'm drinking way too much water.
Oh, I'm in. Go in game and say,
I'm fucking in.
I'm not quite comfortable with
Nice.
matchmaking
Are you
people,
in?
but if
if I can get you in a group with me, we can talk
Yeah, I'm
about
still waiting. No, I'm still
You're
waiting.
still throttled? All right, I'll wait till log in.
What do I want to do? Okay,
I'm still throttled, guys.
I want to do legend. And
I am half throttled. I am not full throttled in. I am half.
Oh, no, you gotta go full throttle.
Full fucking throttle.
You can also say, no. Give me people, and I want to be able to approve or deny them when they come in. They say, hey, is there someone you want?
Oh
okay,
my
yeah,
God.
What did he just say?
We talked in chat. I don't think you're the right
No,
person.
I'm
We're
not.
gonna
It's
wait
not
till we get
that.
the people
I'm
we
looking
want.
at stuff in the shop.
It's really about
Okay.
striking this balance.
I will be.
Check out this shader.
I will be right back when I gotta go move my car real quick. I'm just gonna put the camera down.
I'm a guide player.
Enjoy the content while I'm not here real quick. I'm also gonna pee.
Also, sometimes we have players that.
Oh my lord.
Arctic, let me know when you get to the character.
That's a sexy
I'm not
shader.
looking. Arctic, let me know when you get to the character selection and we'll log in together.
I can't help it. I have the multi-stream up on my tablet.
Fuck. I'm not looking. No spoilers.
Want to go fast, and we know that we need to build. Looking for
Brown's a bad person. He's always causing spoilers.
It's a big step.
I'm just looking in the store.
We're not showing anything at chat, but if you want to see, some stuff from the store, Groundwalker, again, we have the multi-stream up. Make sure you're watching from there. You get all three of us.
I'm just looking at the store. Looking at this, playing this, and we're gonna figure out, what happens when the community gets it in their hands, and really make sure that we're in a good shape for when people are using this tool to do final shape content.
Yeah, and I think to Joe's point from the beginning, it really democratizes some of that like pinnacle experience, right? Like,
oh my God, is this the
players
Wednesday
don't
dance?
know to go out of the game and look
It
for
is.
these really legitimately good community services.
Definitely the Wednesday dance.
I think a lot of players stay contained to what's inside of the client.
Kraus
and
has
we
got
want to
a
make sure that those
overlay
players
thing of
can have the
him
same
doing
grouping
it.
experience as the core fans who've learned how to do it in those community activities. So.
Just to nerd out about this a little bit more.
That's what I'm here for.
There's like 2 ways to enter into the Fire Team Finder flow. There might actually be a few more. Like one, there's like I'm gonna go select Fire Team Finder from my roster, and you're gonna go into there and you're gonna see okay, do I want to do raids? You're gonna pick through this whole flow.
Oh, no
Another
universal
way,
ornament.
if you like go click on a raid or a thing which you could have with other people, in the roster where you see where all the emblems go.
Yeah.
You'll have your emblem, right? Oh, I'm in my fire team. And then the next one will just be like, hey, do you want to use Fire Team Finder for this? And you just click on that button and it'll be like, here you go, right? Like, here. And so we think this is just going to expose.
They make it
a
sound
bunch
like
of
this Fire
people
Team Finder is going to be so
content and get them
seamless.
in. Like, I'm excited to get more, Guardian rank 7s into Guardian rank 8s and expose some
Oh my
of
God,
our
is that a
content to
ship?
more people.
And making friends
Ah.
along the way, maybe, if you want.
Yeah, and it only has 45 minutes.
Oh,
Given that time to
that's a
chat.
cool ship.
Yeah, it's great that we're like setting this up as additive too. So like you said, we're not gonna like go out and take down any of these LFG sites that exist. Like you're welcome to still do it that way if you've built communities that you're comfortable with. Yep. This is gonna be another like direction for players.
Absolutely.
Yep. So what does this mean for guided games?
Sounds like they're going to be doing the post-show thing for another 15 minutes. So
Is it time?
I think the guided
boosted
games,
backlit. Well, that's cool.
Beta.
I'm
might
still waiting to
eventually
get
be
into
coming
this
to an end, and so
game.
I think we want to make sure we do this in the right way. I know there's some emblems and things that are connected to that, but we really see Fire Team Finder as just the fully fledged version of how to find a group, and so. This is definitely the future for finding groups, and we think it's going to solve a bunch of problems. Like, hey, can I make sure that I'm finding people with the same desires as me, and a bunch of things that really guided games couldn't do. And so, definitely.
Oh my
in the
God,
future,
we
don't
needed
want
this
people being like,
for our
how
knighting
should I get into
ceremony.
a group? Should I go on guided games? Like, no, go to the Fire Team Finder.
Oh my God!
Go get those rewards.
We need this for our
official
initiation
knighting
ceremony.
So Joe, this is for you. You mentioned in your video on Twitter last week.
Anybody's newly
in
added.
the reveal, we wouldn't be talking about.
You're buying that right now, right?
Xur revamp.
I'm gonna
or
have
the
to.
rework of the HUD.
You are the leader. You have to be the knighter.
I do. I have to have that one.
Can you say anything about those things?
I feel like I have a lot more makeup on than I had in my office last week.
The archery.
Okay. I don't want to spoil too much here. I think starting with Strange Coins, we want to do 2 things here. One, we want to make Xur a really exciting experience, right? And this Xur has felt this presence for our most regular players. Like, what Xur got on the weekend?
We're talking about Xur.
I think we still have that
Strange
for newer
Coins.
players. They're like, oh, I gotta go to Xur. Like, we've lost it with our,
people that play Destiny every week. And so I think, one, it's putting Xur back into this. Like, you're going to be excited about what Xur is selling this week. Two, it's like going back to Strange Coins, right?
Oh,
like
shit, they're talking about Strange Coins and Xur.
Hey, I'm doing ritual stuff in Destiny. Strikes, PvP. I'm getting these.
He just started, you didn't miss much.
And I'm like, what am I going to spend them on? And so this is also about, making some of our ritual content rewarding. It's optional. Pick what you want to do. Play Gambit, play Strikes, play Crucible. But you're going to do that, and you're going to get something, and you're like, hey, how's my Strange Coin purse looking, right? Like, and then when's Xur coming? Because certainly a lot of Guardians were caught by surprise early in Destiny's life cycle of, is that really worth my Strange Coins? And they lived to regret that moment. And so,
It's talking about Gallahorn.
Oh, Tristan, thank you.
That's good.
Thank you for the biddies.
HUD, was that the other one?
Speaking of coins, enough of just stole some biddies.
They said Gambit.
Zoom out and talk about HUD. For our players that get really into building.
They're talking about the ritual activities, and that all those ritual activities are going to reward strange coins now.
Hashtag save Gambit.
Like, there's a lot of text there, and it's important. And it's
I'm for it.
I put it in the Destiny. I put it in the Bungie chat.
Make this more clear. And so really this
there's a samba dance. Damn it, Ground, stop spoiling things. I want it.
To better locations to make it more clear.
I want it.
Hey, what's coming from my Guardian?
It's another dance for me to do on stream. Okay? I did the 2 Ace Ventura one.
Important stuff stays on screen.
Gonna be a collection of gifts of me doing
Ground got me.
Destiny.
Don't think it's a sneak peek.
I mean, I'm constantly like, how many armor charges do I have, right? Like, oh, how much time do I have left before I die, right? And like, let's sort of start getting that.
Oh, they're talking about the HUD.
Seems important.
Yeah. There was too
so
much.
There's been some fans wondering,
on the
like,
screen.
as we expand
100%.
out,
Like, I have more buffs
projects,
than
true
nerfs.
multi-IP studio. There's worry that those teams may take away resources that were meant for Destiny. Like, what are we doing as a studio to like take on this challenge?
Yeah, no, I appreciate this question. So, like, there's a couple things we need to understand, right? Like, Joe and I have been talking for a while now about
great question.
Just how much stuff is coming after the final shape, and all the work going to episodes, and potentially more beats later next year. And like, we still have a great, talented team working on all of those things. When we start up new projects, we're deliberate about who moves over and who stays behind, things like that. And really from there start hiring more people to try and work these things out. I mean, Bungie itself has increased in size as we've expanded and started working on more projects. That is because we are bringing in folks to make sure that we can expand out while still maintaining the work that we already have. And so, like, if you just look at what's coming down the pipe with all the work, all the stuff coming from episodes,
mobs aren't friends.
Beats down the line, all the work in the live game that Joe's been talking about. We still have a really hungry and talented team with a mixture of veterans and new folks, which is always the case, who are coming in to, just keep moving Destiny forward and keep it fresh. So I think strategically, like, it's always a challenge when you.
I wonder how many of like the original Destiny 1
I'm
developers
very
and game
impressed
designers
and
or
have been for
whoever.
the year
Like, I wonder how much of the
with
original staff.
I'll be right back. Share stream.
Talent that comes and wants to
I think
work
I heard
on
there's
Destiny,
not a
and I
lot.
think
Like,
there's
people
even
also
some
talk
areas
about
where
like,
we've seen
oh,
that
Bungie, you
fresh
mean the
talent
guys that
brought
made
some of
Halo?
the new exciting stuff
I've
you've been
heard there's
talking
like no one left from the Halo days.
Like, yeah, that's
personal stuff. I didn't start on Destiny until right after the Dark Below shipped.
Yeah.
I had.
Do you see this? This is the dance from Wednesday.
I'm not looking at it.
Shooter before.
I'm looking at it.
Came from like the MMO sphere of game design. There are people that are working on Destiny to this day that taught me how to place a monster and it feel good for a first-person shooter. And like, there's a Jason Jones video that you watch when
you missed this one, dog.
Right?
This is
There's
one that I'm gonna have to
senior
pick up
activity
immediately.
designer pulls you into a room. We still have so much of this like really legacy talent on the Destiny 2 team.
Is that for Bright
The
Dust?
thing that always surprises me is time
No,
flies.
it's for
It's
Silver.
We need that for reasons.
Oh, this is this person that's new to the studio.
Yeah, we need this for our
And they're
initiation ceremonies.
Actually, I've been here for 3 years, and I'm like a god.
All
in
of
the
us have to
tools
have it.
now.
It is
You're
a-
like, oh,
it is a
whoa,
requirement
you
as a
are,
mod.
right? And then suddenly they're the person that's pulling
Admin, whatever the
someone
fuck
into a
we're
room
called.
There's no light bus. You have to be knighted by each one.
We just go to the tower.
it's really
we all
awesome
stand there.
to see that talent grow at Bungie. And I think what's really important is we still in the studio on the team have all these people that carry this legacy knowledge.
That's
and
awesome.
We are spreading it and propagating it. Sometimes not just to Bungie, sometimes to the rest of the games industry. And that's
we got some shit. Fucking Charlemagne is
a really
updating
great,
shit left and fucking right.
It is, and like, I mean, just recently I was in a playtest where this is no joke. Like, it's
this is a good one too.
A smattering of folks who
Not
were
looking at
in
it.
their first week. Like, part of their first week was to be in this Final Shape playtest, and also in the same room were two
So many
20-plus year Bungie veterans.
So many
who have been on Destiny from the jump, right? And so it's just, I know that like it's probably hard to wrap your head around them if you're not on the inside, and I don't want to start like naming names of people and whatnot, but. Like it's just, I think the mix of, to Joe's point, of that like veteran savvy and
So you just did the cutscene, right, Graham?
new hunger. For
I did the
different parts
cutscene,
of
now
the
I'm just
game.
sitting in orbit.
I
It
think
throws you
just-
right into a mission, but I
It's just a really cool
There's
culture,
just-
to Joe's point, and I think it does really good things for the game over time.
I just want to do all the stuff. I want to talk about everything. I want to play the game.
I love it.
And my
But it's
brain is
important.
overloaded.
So the new supers.
Okay.
Great transition.
I am.
There are some new supers showing off that look spectacular.
I am overloaded
noticed
right
that
now
the
with all the
Warlock
shit.
super looks like it took a lot of inspiration from Radiance. Well, he does say that in the video, but it looks
I
really
like.
similar.
There's just so much
How's it
going
gonna be
on.
different?
The bounty screen.
Let's
Oh, God, I gotta
be
look
like
at that.
super candid. A bunch of warlocks
Ooh.
are probably watching this right
Hold on,
now,
hold on.
and they're saying, Joe, aren't people just going to ask me
this
to
is
run
different.
well? Like, you keep giving me new supers, right? Aren't people going to ask me to run well? And so I think, one, we know that's an issue, and we're solving it in a bunch of ways. Like, maybe there's a support auto rifle solution to this problem. Maybe there's some different ways that we balance things that are going to be making this. But we know that for warlocks, hey, the bar to clear.
You're solving the well bitch issue? Let's
Can I
go.
equip this in high-end content. And so a bunch has even happened since we've been recording. Here are the two things I think are really surprising about the Warlock Super. Okay, I'm gonna add a third.
Okay.
One, let's rip the Band-Aid off right away. We did not want to bring forward self-res, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, self-res would break the game
we're
again.
Like, hey, we want to get the the
I'm a
competitive
phoenix, I
aspect
must
of Destiny
rise.
into an awesome place. Like one thing I think was not going to help us do that is self-res. It's going to be a really frustrating thing to fight against.
I really miss having to stand next to a ghost during the trial.
Yeah. scope right there.
Oh, he's already shut down the whole self-res thing. I hate it.
Well, that's good.
But so
Right,
this
they're not
super isn't about self-res.
He's like, let's be clear, we're not going to bring forward the self-res. Like, damn it! Come on!
It's a really exciting thing to do
Hashtag
it well.
save.
And so one,
Save Sunsinger.
even if you don't have anyone
Did they fix
around you,
loadouts? Good question.
this new super
Nope.
is
Well,
like a
loadouts
DPS
is-
They're locked
machine,
behind like level
right?
6
So
in the season
it's
rank
a few
or a
ways.
guardian rank.
One,
Yeah, you gotta level up.
throwing a bird
Yep,
grenade
you
at
gotta level up.
somebody does a lot of damage. Two, you equip the right melee. Again, you're gonna just want to using those on cooldown. I think the sneaky one here,
Okay.
and it's not just for you, it's also for your allies, is, hey, we're gonna let you put Scorch, not just on your weapon, but on your allies.
allies'
We've actually
weapons.
internally been like,
Oh, it's not.
okay, which
It's
weapons
Scourge.
which damage types get this debuff?
Yeah,
We're
it applies
playing with
Scorch
it
to
right now,
everybody.
that buff. The amount of damage increase that you can put out from everyone on your fire team constantly causing explosions, it's high.
So add in some Scourge
and
with like
so,
destabilizing
again, we're talking
rounds
about
and
all
Volt
these supers,
Shot.
like, how do they fit into the meta? How do we get them to a point?
Oh
And,
boy.
you know, for some it's going to be like, hey, we want this to be a PvP all-star. For
Right.
some we're like, hey, we think it can do both. But really, the where we're at in the phase right now is saying, hey, how can players not just be excited that it's fun? Like we're really good at the hit feel here, but that's the baseline. The real goal has to be like, I want to use this thing, and so yeah, warlocks getting spices added to it right now. We're dialing in, but yeah, we're really excited.
Is bird grenade the shipping name?
Yeah. You can
Bird
see that
grenade.
on the website somewhere right now. It's probably like, oh, then bird grenade.
Fire grenade. I like it. Similar beat then the Hunter super looks a lot like Blade Dancer. Or Arcblade. Blade Dancer.
Yeah, I think sort of we wanted to do, we talked about this like Destiny extract. Right?
Okay.
Like, okay, I remember when D2 was coming out and we first showed the supers,
Right.
that there was this really funny piece of fan art where Hunter's, everyone was talking about their new supers, and Hunter was, it was a pole with 2 daggers on the end, and they're like, I got a new super too. And so we weren't like, okay, we know Blade Dancer's iconic, but like, Dark Strider and Blade Dancer, pretty similar.
Right.
And so it came, I was like, okay, we still like missing this
Oh my God.
What?
And I can remember the first time we saw it, it's like, what do you do? It's like, yeah, you
insane.
throw the blade across the map, you teleport to where the blade is, and you spin, and then you have 2 more charges of that, right? And so
I'm just gonna stand there with my worm.
We're pretty confident again in the super. Where's it gonna be good? It's gonna be good when you've got a
What
boss
is
that
that?
you can melee.
What the fuck is that, Ground?
I think where it's really the thing that we're looking at is like Crucible, right? Like Shaxx
This is the ornament for the new
steering
weapon you
Hunters
get from the
using
season
this right
pass.
now, and
I'm clicking away. I'm clicking away.
We're really like, hey, how can we make it get the meta hit
Not
that
looking.
thing, and also not be the most
That's
expensive thing
interesting.
that we've ever shipped. And so confident in that one spicy, right? Like, and so really now it's like, how many peppers spicy should the super be?
God.
Got my coffee, got my Timmies now. We're good.
How much longer is this?
Shotgun and hand cannon hunters are
I
like,
want to listen to him, but I want to play the
map,
game.
right?
And invisible.
I'm in.
This is cheating.
You're at the character screen?
Because we said it was a super question. Aspects? Too?
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm sorry.
I'll allow it.
Oh, you can't do that.
There's gonna be new
They
aspects.
said 15 minutes, so I think it's over at 1:45.
We showed this, and it's like this.
So it should be over soon.
Yeah.
The 2 things that are exciting. One, it's like cool to give everyone amplified and cool to create a lightning strike below you. It's also
All right,
just
hold on. I'm gonna
another
go grab,
jump.
heat up my
Like,
second
and
coffee
if you
before
know
we get
about
started.
build crafting, you're like, is there anything that would give me another charge of this? And then suddenly you're looking at a hunter and they're like, how many jumps are they doing in a row? And I think if there's one class that wants to be degenerate with jumping around,
Couldn't be hunted.
Confirmed.
Right.
Bungie just called hunters degenerates.
So if you struggle with the jumping puzzles, you can put this aspect on and just
That's my clan. It's like, oh, Pika, you need that. On a different beat, the Titan one looks completely different than what we've seen. So you throw a bunch of axes, your fire team can pick them up. How long do these last? Like, this could be a problem too.
Yeah, I think the thing that we've heard really loud and clear is like, hey, Titans, they have a lot of roaming melee punching supers, which is cool. It's the Titan fantasy. I roam, I melee, right? Like, these are the things I was promised on the character screen. You know, when we were putting together the video for the first time and you show a Titan cleaving with Axis, or like some Titan is watching this and like, Bungie never listens to me. It's another one, right? I just have an axe this time. And so I think the team did a really great job of both saying,
I roam, I melee.
We want to make something different. Ranged, one-off. That's where it starts, right? Like,
Ali, appreciate the lurk.
I'm like, I think we can still do the fantasy on the other
Make sure you're on the multi-stream so that everybody sees you.
Lurk everywhere.
Stacy's back.
Welcome back, Stassi.
And beat up things. And so, like,
Lurk
this,
everywhere.
right, like, we think about it, high-end PvE, just hitting a thing with the axe does a ton of damage. If you're like fighting Oryx, and you're like, I'm not gonna be able to go get these axes. Oryx hangs out over in space, right? You're like, still pretty good to
Yeah, they
throw an axe
revamped
at Oryx and do a bunch of damage.
menu for the seasonal.
The rest is sort of gravy, right? And so this is the,
Plus,
you're
yeah.
thinking about something in a strike, you're like picking up the axe and going with it. Pika, we were talking about
I'm gonna pick up an axe and throw it at people.
with this. And
Like
so I think
fire team members.
Play of
Yeah.
I picked it up, I killed 4 more people. It was crazy.
Yeah, because I think you can pick how you want to deploy a super like this. You can say, hey, everyone's playing way back. I'm just gonna toss axes. They have this gravitational pull.
Yeah.
But you got
toss that on his own?
Yeah.
The axes have a sucking motion.
And if you get to the end, you're like, I've tossed 2 of my axes, and you're like, I don't want to run for this. You just toss the 3rd one at your feet, and then
Joe,
pick up the axe
yo, Ellie,
and be
appreciate
like,
that
"All right,
work."
Super still going, right? And go try to chase some people now with an axe. So pretty excited to see how people make some plays with that thing.
You asked at the top we're most excited about, and I think Joe just got
I'm also in orbit.
as to why supers are
Leaving it alone until this is done. We'll break it down. We'll get into stuff.
Did you watch the cutscene?
Exotic Mission Rotator is here.
Really into with
Play
this,
your
this
favorite
group of supers
missions.
is like you're not just gonna see them in PvE.
You know what? I didn't want to back out and miss the cutscene.
And I think for all 3 classes, I think all 3
And
of
then
them
not be able to
bring
get back in.
pieces to the table that
Oh, you didn't.
will
Okay.
get some
You
pretty pro
didn't.
play. And
I don't know if I
that's
can
pretty cool.
replay the cutscene
Oh,
though.
you're good. You're good.
It's a focused offering here.
Because I
but
think
we're doing
Ground
that
did
with
the
intention.
cutscene off stream
We're
too.
saying, like,
hey, we're gonna make a really sharp knife here.
So if you want
and how we're doing
spoilers,
that,
I think I'm the
it's
only one that's
super
gonna live
shaped,
play
right?
the cutscene.
So I'm pretty excited about what the team's doing.
Yeah.
I think we've really.
I think I can, because I think if you go back into the mission, it does show the cutscene again. I'm not 100%. We'll have to see.
Yeah, if you I think if you load in on like a new character
so I think
too.
we're actually going a little long.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit, but
Yeah.
Well, if you load on a new character, will as well.
Update in the game will be
start
on
my
the
warlock.
Have fun. Enjoy, Allie.
So I think we're still supposed to talk about Crota, or just go to Crota.
Yeah, enjoy, Allie.
Yeah, I just want to.
Three of us are going to be grinding the shit out of this all day long. It's going to be great.
They flat out said,
I was thinking of like,
they're like, hey, we're running a
leaving
little
at
long.
5, but then you guys are talking about doing it all day, and I'm like, fuck it, we're going all day. Let's do it.
That we saw.
And I know we're going long. You get 2 Crota things.
Oh, Crota stuff, Crota stuff.
Talk about Crota.
Glowy armor. I think that if again, the community has been very loud and clear on what Crota armor do we want.
Spiky
The
armor, yes.
Green one. 2, I think that we didn't talk about is we're using contest mode of Crota's End to do some experiments with, hey, how hard should a Raids World First be?
Oh God.
I bet you'll see this coming out, but we're gonna like just take the knob.
Oh, they're making
and
it
say,
harder.
Hey, it's really important for our Raid World First base to be these aspirational, feels like the Destiny Super Bowl. We know that's how it has to be in Final Shape. Well, great, because we've got our raid coming out here in 2 weeks. Let's make sure that one, like, let's start dialing the knobs. And
Fuck us! The first one we try and go for, and they make it harder.
Get shit on, nerds.
Yeah, we are.
We
It's gonna
talked
be
about a
great.
bunch
We're
of
gonna
awesome
stream it. It's gonna be
features, content
fabulous.
Coming to Destiny. Dan, what's the best way for like players, new or old, to like jump back in and start playing?
Just start fucking playing.
And I'll try to be brief. Since,
yeah, people saying that the exotic for Kingsfall probably gonna be Necrochasm.
About, which is we're just trying to make the game more accessible.
They have to bring Necrochasm back. Like I don't know if bringing it part of the raid is the way to go, but definitely making like a secret quest line would be cool.
Teams want to run
well,
through
the raid has to have an exotic. So most likely. I mean,
there's a lot of.
Did Crota have an exotic? I don't think
they didn't. It was just like you could just get exotics from it
and get in on a good deal. So for example.
Right. So I would imagine
it makes sense,
which is kind of cool because it opens it up.
Updating the game will be
it opens it up to upgrade it for re-release now.
Choice.
I love that one.
Appreciate you.
I do love that one. In addition, even right now, Witch Queen is available on PlayStation Plus game catalog, and so you can access it that way as well. And then last but not least, through someone check me on this. Through I believe September 5th, we're going to be running a bunch of discounts on all of our previous.
I heard discounts
anywhere from 50 to 67% off.
67% off.
Most notably, though, is our most recent Lightfall. Both the base and the annual pass are going to be 50% off through the 5th. I think starting right now.
Yo, Lightfall's 50% off right now.
All of those are really like great ways for new players to kind of get in and experience some of our more recent and high-end content.
Go get Strand.
Yeah, go get Strand.
I need it immediately on PC.
We have a recap article that's going live
I need
soon. It's going to have all these details.
So you can fact check me.
We can fact check Dan and tell him, how he did.
Is there anything else anyone would like to add?
One last thing I wanted to mention. The
Pika looks over it. She's like, I'm tired of being on camera this.
To help raise money to support the communities impacted by the wildfires in Lahaina, Hawaii. 100% of profits will go to our longtime partner, Direct Relief, who is delivering life-saving emergency.
I think I'm gonna jump on like the
search and rescue operations. So
the
if
Bungie
you like these
Guardian
shirts or just want to help out, you can click the link in chat. There's a QR code below.
I forgot what it was.
We've already sold 11,000, and we really appreciate.
Oh, they're talking about the Maui shirt.
Yeah.
I love these shirts. Have you seen those shirts?
I haven't, but I got Destiny.
We'll be donating all
Destiny's website open. I can look real quick.
Subscriptions as well. So smash that subscribe button.
Look, I love it.
Well, this
I mean,
thank you so much for
both Lady
sharing
Raven and I are
info on Destiny's
suckers for anything like Hawaiian
there is
related.
A lot to look forward to. We're gonna take a short break,
don't know why,
and then when
the shirts look really
I'll
good.
be teaming up with Taylor
And the money goes to good cause.
of the
bonus. What's 50% off?
Anniversary,
Oh, Tristan.
Off.
What is?
The anniversary, the 30th anniversary.
Hold on, there's another cutscene.
So yeah, Tristan, there's now discounts on all of the old content for Destiny, 50 to 65% off up until September 5th.
Oh, this is just the trailer.
Will you come back from this?
Yeah, they're showing the trailer again.
It's so fucking cool.
I hope maybe this will be the closeout. I'll play this trailer out and then we'll see where they're at. Hopefully they're done and we can.
I got a cutscene to show people. The list of shit that
oh my fucking god, I'm gonna buy that. Yeah.
So the list of shit to talk about just keeps getting longer. Like there's weapons that we can look at. Like oh my fucking god.
You got all day, boy.
I was gonna say, are we doing a 24-hour stream or like what's up?
Fuck, I don't know. It's like I want to talk about this grenade launcher that shoots fucking moths.
We're gonna talk about shit. We're gonna play the shit out of the season. Wait, I get the Forsaken pack. I get the Last Wish. Yes, you do, Tristan. Yeah, I repeat again. All the old content is on sale right now up until September 5th.
Oh god, Thursday's
big sale.
Thursday's gonna be a rough day.
The least you're gonna get is 50% off.
Thursday's gonna be a rough day. My bank account's gonna get hurt. Also, I got some more. I got some.
Is Nurse around to hear that?
No, but she knows. I also got some Amazon packages coming. I spent another like $300 on Amazon.
Oh,
upgrading some stuff. Maybe like
what'd you buy?
Something Elgato related.
What'd you upgrade?
Nothing. Elgato microphone.
Did you get a pedal?
No, I got the mic.
Oh, nice.
I got a new mic. I got the new.
I've been wanting to upgrade my. I love the Blue Yeti. It got me started, but I'm ready to ditch it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go. I was talking to Bob about it.
Joining my fire team is
audio wise, I have two options really. There's like the Elgato stuff or Beacon, and then there's like XLRs.
They're just okay.
They're just playing Season of the Witch.
This is getting muted. We're going back. Where's my button? Take me to my game screen.
We're done with this. I'm closing it out. Things are gonna get better.
Take me to my game screen. Where's this headset at? Because I need actual sound today.
They're
I was just
playing now.
I'm gonna turn my shit up.
I'm just saying my fire team's better than the one on the channel right now. Just throwing that out there. I stand by it. All right, we're logging in. We're gonna go big dog here for a second. Okay, everyone. I don't know how many are in here. I'm not watching it. There's a lot of lurkers. There's a lot of people. We got the multi-stream open.
There we go. All right.
If you don't want to watch the opening cutscene, I do not mind. Leave, go do something else. If you don't want to miss anything, you want to experience it on your own for the first time, whatever. You want to stay and watch? Fucking stay and watch. Just do it. Stay.
I'm back. Moonlight, you're back just in time. We're done with the showcase stuff. We're about to dive into the seasonal content.
All right, here we go. The character select. We're going in on the Warlock because what else would I go in on?
Yeah.
yeah. Large XP bonus. Here we go.
You're almost on your update. Oh my god, Moonlight, how bad's your internet? How are you still updating? Raven rocking that anarchy. Oh, we already have our artifact? Oh, Raven does. Raven, how do you have your artifact already?
Just gotta reset some stuff.
My mic is picking up my fucking fan. I'm really bad today. That's fine. All right, we're back. We're here.
There we go. There's that.
I'm confused how Raven already has his artifact.
Cheater.
No, it took me into the mission. It gives you the artifact immediately.
Oh.
I pulled right back to orbit, but it gives you the artifact immediately.
Oh, well, I got pulled.
I just have to unfreeze my game for a second here because I had to pull the
Moonlight's laptop turned off. That sucks.
Oh, I suggest you start.
Yeah, we're good.
I suggest you start with a witch of your own, and then Eris smiles. It just makes a Doc's heart melt. Love her.
Yeah, you like that Hy-Vee spiky.
I
lady?
love Eris. Eris is a woman after my heart.
Even in her new form.
10 out of 10 with Smash.
All right. Okay. Exotic mission rotators here. Blah blah blah.
All right.
Annual pass.
All right. I'm not one.
Tessellation exotic fusion rifle.
Gig update. Yeah.
More stuff. All right. I'm loading into the mission.
Yeah, buddy. Just stay in there, and then like Ray and I will try to join you.
Oh, so Final Shape has episodes.
Yes.
Final Shape is not seasons.
Okay, so
No.
I thought it was
The finals, right? The final seasons are these next
So
two.
no,
This
so
one and then the next
those,
one.
Yeah, so I thought that we're talking about.
Yeah, I thought that
after
was
Final
after
Shape.
Final Shape.
So Final Shape is
no.
Yeah, I thought that was those episodes they were talking about are part of Final Shape.
I don't.
Right.
Final Shape
So those are
introduces the
starting in
episode
6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the episodes.
Yes. Yeah. So the first one is first episode is Echoes, and that'll be when Final Shape drops.
I want to know how they.
All right, Ascend Aspire.
I want to know how they have the 3
Tiger
webcams up.
Conquest,
That's what I
Master
want. I
Arcane
want to know
Arts.
how they do that. I think that was what.
Oh, fuck, don't talk to me about virtual cameras after last night.
Yeah, guest star was ass.
I know how to do all that now.
Oh yeah, well we fucking sat here for an hour and a half.
It
and
was
tried.
fucking driving us